Penis.
Penis.
Nurse.
Penis.
Pins.
Penis. Wait, do that one again?
Pumps.
Oh, that's good shit. Penis.
It's like Spagort levels.
Penis. Penis. Hey, we have
Sound like a Squidward getting hit.
we got problems. Yeah, the Minecraft Squidwards.
Yeah.
Penis.
When they get that's exactly the sound they make.
Penis.
Maybe they're just saying like penis at you because they're upset you're hitting them.
They're in pain.
Yeah, they're like penis.
They're calling
like,
you a penis because they're like, why are you
Yeah.
hitting me?
Fucker. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a kid's game, so they can't say fucker, but they can say penis.
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 Penis. Like, I'm at a
Penis.
point where I will say, yeah, I'll say, like, penis, or I'll say cum, like, as an expletive. If I stub my toe, I'll just be like, cum!
You'll say cum.
Yeah. Hi, chat. Thanks for
Hi,
coming.
chat.
It's me, and Rev, and
Hi.
we have Terraria. Dude spanking dudes. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Feel free to come post. Also, let's give a nice hearty birthday wish to RevScarecrow, of course. Don't forget.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget to do that.
Were you saying
as
happy
always.
birthday to someone else or me?
I was saying happy birthday to somebody else, but since it's perpetually your birthday,
Yes,
as
that's true.
as per the meme goes,
Yes.
happy birthday to you too.
Thank you. It has been my birthday for about 10 years now.
So, so we're back. It's been a week.
Yeah.
Rev had a nice week off, whereupon he did stuff. He did stuff
Hung
that
out
was
with the
outside
wife.
outside of his house. He spent time with his wife, like a like a real human. It's very
Yeah,
very
like people do.
very on Gremlin of you, actually.
To like actually hang out with my wife.
Yeah.
rather than just like not.
Yeah, it's not very.
Yeah, but I like her. That's why I married her.
It's not
Pro
very.
tip for you: don't just anything that pisses you off about boomers. Don't do that.
Right, like let's marry somebody we don't like.
Right. Yeah. So actively, if you want to act like a boomer, marry someone you just loathe, and make sure they know that every single day for the rest of their lives.
And make a lot of jokes about it too, and then go
Yes.
fishing and complain about them while you're fishing.
Right. Yes, exactly. Do that if you want to be an asshole. Also, complain about younger generations. So you can get started now because the Gen Z or Zoomers exist. So start complaining about things they're doing, like Fortnite dancing.
And we do.
Say that's.
I mean,
I try not to because I realize that makes me a boomer.
yeah, I just I don't know. I
That's
have
some
to.
real boomer shit.
Yeah,
man. Like it's super cringy, but like we did some cringy ass shit as kids.
Come on, not like that though.
Someone linked me your dreads.
Oh, you seen that, huh?
Yeah.
Those are cornrows,
Yeah.
by the way. They're not dreads. Did you like them?
I had a mohawk for a while, and I didn't like my mohawk.
All right, so it's like glass houses for you right now.
Yeah, like I really feel like I could make fun of you for that, but then I would have to like show you my mohawk. And I
Yeah.
feel like this is unfair footing that we're on.
Hey, can I
have
see?
high ground.
Hey, can I see it anyway?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
No,
What if you just showed it to me regardless of that?
I would have to go track it down, and there's like I want to have a good night, you know. Like.
I want to say thank you to Miker the Epic family. Thank you for 39 months, and I would also like to thank Zio Kim for the bits, and I would like to thank Unknown for the bits. I don't know about how to answer your Terraria question, but that's interesting that you asked that because that's what we're about to do tonight. I've decided that our HP is pretty pathetic. I think we need to get max HP before we start trying to maybe kill other bosses and things like that. So we're just going to go digging around for heart containers, right?
Right. How much is max HP?
I don't remember, but you should have 2 full rows of hearts underneath. You can math
so
that
it's probably
out.
like 400 plus. Because assuming that one row is 200, then double that would be like 400, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. The max in hard mode is 500, but in regular mode it's 400. Also,
Okay.
Winter Braid, back to the family. And Jen, thank you again for doing all the work with the chest organization.
Yeah,
That was very cool.
It was,
of you.
I'm trying not to fuck it up.
Materials is supposed to be for anything that doesn't fit into the other chests. I'm gonna try so hard to keep the order that you have here, Jen. But I know I'm gonna fail. But I'm certainly
it's gonna get fucked up again at some point. But I'm gonna try and make sure that happens as far from now as possible. I found some stuff in the. I went up to the other place. Found a sky thing.
Oh, yeah. Rev, when we were audio testing, Rev found a sky island. Do you want to go check out the sky island?
No, I already rated it for everything. I got a sky mill.
Oh, you looted it for everything it's worth.
Yeah, because I figured that this sound check was gonna take like a lot longer because it had already taken a bit. And I figured it was fucked.
Guys, so fucking Steam just did not want to let me into Rev's game.
Steam
tonight.
was doing something fun.
It was just completely not acknowledging that Rev was in a game. Well, it was, but it wasn't letting me join him, and I don't know why it was so adamant about that tonight. We would have been live about, at least 30 minutes ago if it wasn't for that.
Probably about 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, what do you want to do? You want to dive? You want to start looking for some HP? What do you want to do?
Sure. How good is Demonic Star Fury?
What is it? It's a weapon?
25 melee damage, 13% critical chance, very fast speed. It's a sword. Average knockback. Causes stars to rain from the sky, forged with the fury of heaven. How is it demonic, then?
Probably because it's crafted from demonite. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
I just pulled it out of a chest. That makes no fucking sense.
Oh, yeah. Remember how I was...
That's some, DeviantArt bullshit. It's made out of heaven and angels and demons.
That's...
half evil, half good, just like his parents.
You found somebody's fucking Sonic OC. I never made that garden, but I wanted to say, so I'm sorry that I beefed on that. Yeah, I kind of... Oh my god, you sick son of a bitch.
I'm just swinging my sword and stuff is happening.
You know damn well what you're doing, right? You know full well what you're doing.
I'm trying very hard to do it, but it's not working. God damn it.
That thing is nimble. I like
what did I even just hit?
You destroyed the corpse of the first one you killed.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That thing was minding its own business. Wow. But yeah, that sword is going to be really annoying. Let's go annoy everybody with it.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
I say we just dive. And
okay,
wait, there's
wait,
there's shit. Oh, there's shit in my inventory. Fuck.
We actually have to,
What? Sorry.
We actually have to put things away.
Yeah. Do me a favor, man.
Yeah.
You got any sand?
I think that's in the blocks chest, which is this one.
Here's what I'm gonna do, man.
Hardened sand. That's not the same thing.
Let's before we go exploring. Let's
go dig a shit ton of sand.
I'm gonna build a thing. I'm gonna build the greenhouse out here. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's have a fun thing that we're doing real quick.
Yeah, let's do a fun thing.
Sand. The desert's this way, so it's...
Well, if you have sand blocks, I was gonna ask you to make them into glass. Now, this structure does not need to be made out of a glass. I just thought it would be cool to have like a glass greenhouse.
It's aesthetically more pleasing if it is, though.
Yeah, right. But if you have torches, because there's going to need to be some illumination out here as well. I think I'm going to make wood floor. There's a penguin coming at me, an attack penguin.
What is this?
What is this penguin doing here? Chat, why is there a penguin in front of me? What the fuck?
Oh, I'm getting attacked.
Excuse me? Possum Tots, back to the family. Also, Winter Braid, thank you for the gift sub. Please, take your time.
Can you make sure I'm not dying? I'm out in the desert being attacked.
Oh, damn. I'm not near you. Winter Braid, thank you for the gift subs. Jelly Hearts, to the family. What's up, Henry Heather? Too furious. Very,
It's cats, dude.
Very creative
cats.
compost. Bobbly Blueberries in the chat, and they're saying, Mike, why were you playing genital jousting? Okay, you got me.
What?
You ever played genital jousting?
Mike.
It's a video game. You ever play it?
No, I haven't. Is it pornographic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, not pornographic.
It either is or isn't.
It's not pornography, but it is sexually explicit.
I see. So you couldn't get your rocks off to it, but
You could maybe, if you know, I feel like you might have to work hard for that. Maybe if there's some, yeah. First, absolutely would have to be something wrong with you. Possum Tots and Sagey Kitty, back to the family. Thank you for the subs, guys. So, the problem with genital jousting is somebody bought it for me years ago, and it's very, very, very not Twitch friendly. Yeah. And the other night, I was sitting here and I was just scrolling through my Steam library and looking at just reviewing, you know, the 1,070 something games that I have, and
sure, because that's what happens.
I saw genital jousting, and I was like, you know what, man, I never played that. I never got to play it.
Right, you just got it as a meme.
Yeah,
sort of like
exactly.
How I just got Sayuka Izoya gives you advice and dabs. Thanks for the game, Nick.
Nick Delcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a Nick Delcat thing. Also, Limited X, thank you for the bits, and Unknown, thank you for the bits.
Fucking awful.
Oh, I have no doubt it is complete and utter dog shit.
Like, aesthetically, it looks like the kind of game that would be called that.
It's not a flex, Jen, because most of these games cost like like 10 cents. Seriously.
Most of them are like Bad Routes or Genital Jousting or whatever the fuck the game I just said was. Like, very few of them are like good.
But you remember Genital Jousting, right?
I don't.
Like, you play as like a cock and balls, and you like snake around, and you play against other people, and the goal is to like insert yourself into your opponent's butt.
Oh, I do remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I find out that there's a story mode, and then I start playing through the story mode, and I actually lost my fucking shit, because the story mode is like the penis like has a fucking job like at an office, and you have to go work at an office, and he has, you know, like a little suit on and shit.
Right.
And the
it sounds exactly like your aesthetic.
Yeah, and it was fucking hilarious. And the office you work at, it's like the office of a dildo factory. So you have to test the dildos. It's it's something else, man. It's something else.
Okay.
Omseal says, I just wanted to check it out to answer the question. Omseal says, having helped Mike sift through his library for the Wheel of Trash, I can confirm that he has maybe 100 actually good playable games. I think that's highballing it. I think that's being generous, no?
So Hootie tweeted something earlier today, and you're like tweeted in response, and it's like a website called What Should I Stream? I think is the name of it.
Okay.
I think the idea is, and I haven't used it, I kind of just like looked at it on my phone.
All right.
But I think the idea is you put in your Steam library, and then it shows everyone your Steam library.
Oh, okay.
And then like you could do a poll based on that or something.
That's kind of really fucking cool.
But the thing is that like it's Genital Jousting is going to win that.
Yeah, but then I can't stream Genital Jousting, you know. Tealo,
right.
But thank you for the rig. But you know this.
I know this. I'm just saying, like, that's the kind of bullshit that would win. It's not going to be, you know, oh, you know, I should play that game. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about, like, Pathologic. You know, I never really got around to, like, finishing that. I should go and play that or whatever. But no, it's going to be, like, fucking, it's going to be Genital Jousting or hentai shoot them.
That's what happens when you put your fate into the hands of others.
Yeah.
Right. I wonder
Can I
if...
ask you a question?
Please.
And I don't know if this is personal. I don't know who the fuck Ethan is. But I was messaged on Tumblr. Next time you talk to Mike, ask him about Ethan's relationship with his wife.
I have no idea who Ethan is.
Let me double check and make sure that was the name.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't know who Ethan is.
Okay.
Yeah, I am sorry. Wish I did.
So, what a weird fucking troll.
Yeah.
To like, be like, ask Mike about this thing that he doesn't know.
Who the fuck is Ethan?
Why do you care?
I don't think I know a single Ethan. Who the fuck are they talking about?
Let me double check and make
well,
sure.
Their
I've got
troll was effective. You know, it was an effective troll, right?
Let's see. Next time, old man shows stand would be
I do want
good.
platforms. Yeah.
Context consider big Texas toast. Rev, next time you get a chance, you should ask Mike about Ethan's marital problems.
Ethan's marital problems.
Yeah. You're the only Mike I know, so I have to assume that this was meant for you.
Who the fuck is Ethan?
What's the name of the guy from Death Stranding?
Did
Is his
Sam?
name Ethan?
No.
Well, that's what I was assuming, because it's like the only game that I know you're playing right now is that.
Ethan is the guy whose wife left him for Lucario. Oh, that Ethan. Right, yeah. His wife left him for Lucario is not.
Okay. Also, I'm supposed to tell you about penis music, but I don't remember what penis music is.
Oh, cockcore, dude.
Right. I mean, like...
Dude, cockcore.
Or like, what is it? Porn grind?
Oh, my God.
Have you ever listened to that?
No.
It's,
Porn
it's
grind?
very much one of the... Yeah, it's one of those genres of metal where it's like...
Oh, this is
only
a good idea
hipsters
nowadays.
give a shit about it.
Okay.
So imagine like just, you know, blast beat, aggressive, awful sounding metal.
All right.
But instead of lyrics, you just have like random sampling from pornos.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, with like porn sound effects. I don't know a single artist in this genre, but I believe it's like such a small like subgenre of a subgenre that it does not matter.
Guys, is this dumb what I'm doing, or do you like it?
I just got a whole bunch of sand. How do I make it into glass again?
Oh, you just need to stand near one of the
There it is.
dealios.
Okay. I'm just gonna make all of it into glass because I don't know how much you need.
You like this, chat?
Okay.
All right.
I have 189 glass. Upsettingly, exactly 11 short of 200.
Fuck. Hold on.
Here,
All
would
right.
you like glass?
Why don't you make? Yeah,
There it is.
that works. All right. You want to do some? You want to do some garden work?
So what are you doing right now?
I'm making a garden. So
Okay.
here's what I want you to do. You see this whole area with these gravestones?
Yeah.
Can we have it be flat, like all the way to here?
To like where the rope is?
To where I'm standing. Like make it flat, like that.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
How far left do you want me to go?
All the way to here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the glass walls bobbly. And then I need you to put like regular wood underneath. Like you see how I have regular wood over here?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm gonna have like a conniption if that doesn't happen.
If it's like dirt instead. There's a walking fish over there.
Oh, that was unnecessary. Glass.
No, it wasn't.
You glassed them.
It's a fucking freak of nature.
He got mulched. Actually, you could stop. You don't have to do any more of that. Just put it up to where the planters are ending, like right here. Just put wood
I
up
see.
to right here.
I saw more of them.
You know what I'm saying?
2 for 1.
Wow, that's
Evolution
cruel.
was not supposed to work that way.
God, I'm just
Go back to
correcting
your
evolution.
ocean, bitch.
God made a mistake, and I'm fixing it.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. You can play God. That's fine. I support you.
God would just do random genocide of its own creation.
He has the 5 extinction events.
Yeah, he did that several times and said he wouldn't do it again.
And now it's time
And
for
he
number
did.
6, said Troy Baker.
Yeah, honestly, like, I didn't read over it, but I saw what Fred tweeted. Did you see that?
No, what are you talking about?
Okay, so like...
What are you talking about? Hit me. Hurt me.
So you, down the rabbit hole, Fred, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so he tweeted this
Are you?
So you know Edward Gein, right?
I do. Are you messaging this to me?
No, I'm just gonna describe it to you because you don't need to see this.
Okay. You're saying like it's for the best that I don't actually see it, is what you're saying.
Like you could put it on stream, but just like I feel like it's abusive to show it to you, and I want to continue being friends with you.
Okay.
So
okay.
The image. So like imagine what would like Edward Gein would do if he were a furry, but instead of it being made out of like people's skin, it was made out of like stuffed animals.
Ooh, boy, do I hate that.
That he had fucked.
Oh, that he. Oh. So this person's in jail now.
No. Stuffed animals. It's illegal to cut them open and fuck them. Unfortunately, that's a true statement.
No, let's just put him in jail anyway. I mean, obviously, this.
Unfortunately, that's not illegal, so you can't do that.
Can we?
Anyway,
like,
he left a hole for it, like a vagina hole, so he could piss.
Oh.
So he never has to take it off, and reportedly it smelled like death. And he just shows up to multiple, like, he has multiples of these suits. Thank you, Ego, for pointing that out and making my world worse.
Cool.
It looks worse. Like, literally, if you saw this in a dark alley, you'd be like, this is how I die. Like, they'll find my corpse, and it will be just, they will have to have a closed casket.
So you've seen... All right, I think I might need to see pictures of this at this point.
Okay, hold up.
Listen, I know it's just a cube, and that's kind of lame, but... Shh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right.
I haven't read over all these.
I'll be right back.
So you're just gonna have to... They're not good, though.
Do glass doors exist, chat?
God, it's horrifying.
They do? How you make them? Oh, can you use your hammer to get rid of this little bit of shit down here, please?
I'm sorry, I was I needed to tweet you or send you a picture.
I'll look at it in a second.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is like just before you look at it, I just want to let you know that like I'm glad we've been friends for as long as we have been.
But it's over now.
I think it's probably over now. Like as soon as you like click back to Discord, it'll be over.
Time to look.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it just bad?
I made this suit. I used stuffed animals that I made love to before using them for the suits. It has something I can pee from, so I never need to take it off, and it reeked like death. This person is not serious. This is a meme for attention. That's not... Oh my God! They should have used this for the fucking Bunny and Donnie Darko instead of the thing that they did use.
Yes, it does look like the bunny from Donnie Darko.
Oh, I'm not.
Fucking face. Look at its goddamn face.
I'm not putting this into Discord, guy. Fred is here. The person who cursed us with this is here.
Fred?
In chat.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's no bueno. So yeah, I mean, go look at Fred's Twitter if you want to see it. You know what?
Yeah.
I
can explain what this would just take a minute.
Didn't I put the Sally Acorn like human remains doll into OBS?
I feel like the less I know about that, the better my life is.
Yeah, I
felt that before I saw it, but now I've seen it and I realized that it was a truth that was just core to my belief system.
If I did that, then there's no reason I can't do this, chat. Okay?
Like, it's more just that, like, you know that every ounce of that has had that man's downstairs mix-up.
All right,
aggressively and sweatily touching it.
Let's do it this way. Let's do a straw poll, all right? Because half the chat wants to see it. Half the chat doesn't want to have their innocence destroyed. Who wants to see it? Let's have a straw poll for this shit. Okay, this is a fursuit that was assembled from the remains of looks like at least a dozen a dozen stuffed animals that this person copulated with. And that's it.
This dude said he has a million creepy things, but I guess this one would be the highlight. I made this suit. I used stuffed animals that I made love to before using them.
Made love to. I gotta love the terminology there.
I just the confidence in that saying, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was he did so like lovingly.
Yeah.
Fuck it like an animal.
No, this
like,
was.
He made tender.
It was
love
affectionate.
To it.
Yeah, it was tender.
He put on some like fucking like gentle music. He got some like fucking baby making music going on. He had like candles and like
Barry
wine.
Manilow. Was it Barry Manilow? It was Barry Manilow.
He had that going on. Then he pulled out his doll and he just put his downstairs mix up into that situation, and then was like, and now the ritual is complete. And then he like, and after he made love to it, he took it apart.
Yeah. Dissected it,
and skinned it. Like that is like a praying mantis sort of thing to do.
and then reassembled all of his victims. Like again, like the fucking like a furry Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Right, and just reassembled them into one cohesive fursuit.
Right. Like the other day, I was complaining that furries are kind of weak shit.
How so?
Because they're all fucking wolves and foxes, and they all have the same goddamn fursuit.
Yeah, you can't say that anymore. Not with this guy.
And I feel like this was like reality coming to hit my ass.
It was a direct answer.
Bitch? Yeah.
The straw poll is live. Let's see results.
That's a good clarification that needs to be made, but it is teddy bears because the colors that are involved in this suit are not natural like colors. Like you could be anything. You could be literally any fucking furry
creature
that you want to be,
any
right?
any
like,
creature.
Any creature, and it's always the same goddamn like 3.
Yeah.
Like pick something weird.
Yeah.
Get weird with it, you know, and not an axolotl. I swear to God, I've seen that shit too. That's like you're trying to be like cute.
You know what I thought would be a good one, man?
Didn't you say tapeworm?
No, but that's a good idea.
Tapeworm is an aggressive choice.
I was thinking of ones that would give, you know, like the artists pause. Like I was trying to think of animals
like
that
you commission a furry artist, and then you're like, yeah, so my persona is this, and they're like, yeah. So I was trying to think of stuff like that. But like the money is like so good they can't pass it up.
And here's what I figured out is anything is possible, and it probably exists. Like one of my crazier ones was tardigrade. Like I was like, let's do a tardigrade fursona. Right? I want to see somebody's like a tardigrade song. A water bear. You know what a water bear is?
Yeah, okay. That's how the fuck would you even do that as a suit though?
Somebody in chat threw it together. Well, they made like a concept for it.
Right. Okay.
Okay, Bunglceratops, you saw a gooey duck fursona. I saw a gooey duck fursona. I don't remember a gooey duck. How about this one? Oh, wait, what was the really good one, chat, that I had that was like fucking with people?
There was one that was really weird. It was something like a tapeworm, and I remember seeing like excessive fan art of it.
The prehistoric creature that I cannot remember the name. Chat, help me out. The spindly thing. So I wish remember that. What was that called?
What about those weird fucking horses that used to exist? So that way people are like, someone fucked up drawing your horse, and then you'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
It's this other thing.
I'm gonna show you the thing I'm talking about. It is called a hallucigenia to the person in chat who said that. This. I was like, hey, let me get a fursona of this. Yeah, good luck. Good fucking luck. Look at that thing. And somebody did it. And they made it work. Like, I don't know how you're getting the like I don't know how the suit's gonna be functional.
I'm waiting for that. Like,
but yeah, it's like
let me see
this is a prehistoric worm.
Nah.
The remains of an ancient worm species called hallucigenia were so bizarre that scientists originally reconstructed it upside down and back to front. So they thought that the head bit was the tail bit because they didn't know what the fuck they were looking at. It's like a worm with legs. Too many legs. A lot of legs. All right.
Oh yeah. That is an that's a D&D monster.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's not a real fucking thing that should ever have existed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, Fred wants in on the call to explain the fursuit. Do you want to get Fred in here for a minute to talk about the thing that he fucked our lives up with?
Let's clarify real quick what that actually means.
Yeah. Okay,
so Fred is a good dude.
Yeah.
I respect him.
Yeah.
Less so after today.
Now,
do you want to have him explain that more?
Could it hurt? I mean, listen.
Yes. Is your mind better than it was the start of this stream?
Listen, it wasn't. The bar is low, is what I'm trying to say. All right. All right. Listen.
Do it. Fuck it.
5 minutes.
You have 5 minutes to explain yourself and fuck yourself from this.
Okay. How do you just have a three-way call? Does anybody know how to do that?
How does Skype work? I think I need to invite him.
Because you started the call? You should be able to do that, right?
Okay. I don't know how to invite him. Start voice call. How do I add him? How the fuck does this goddamn
godforsaken mess work? I never knew.
Friends to DM?
How does Skype work? If it's Discord, it's easy. Add people to chat. All right, hold on a minute. Add people to chat. Okay, yeah, all right, I see it. I got it. Hold on. Should work. That should work. All right, it's calling him.
Hey,
Fred, are you there?
Okay, I made it.
Explain your bullshit.
All right. I'll be short. How's my level, by the way?
You're deafeningly loud, but I'm taking care of it. Continue.
No, I got it. I fixed it. There, how's that?
All right,
now you're very quiet.
No, go ahead.
Oh, all right. No, we're good. There we go. That's probably better.
All right.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Perfect. Okay. This guy, there's not a whole lot known about him, but apparently he is homeless. He likely has mental issues, and that is not the only fursuit that he has cobbled together.
Right.
And would you like to see them?
That does explain a few things right off the bat. Like, if you want to have a fursuit and you don't have the means to buy a fursuit, that does make sense. The part that doesn't make sense is the fucking.
Yeah.
That part does not need to be involved in the creation process. That's being thrifty otherwise. You cut out the fucking part, and it's just him being thrifty.
But the fucking part is what makes it. That's what makes it cursed. Like, you can just throw a bunch of random shit together and then call it thrifty, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got to be...
I do. That's how I live my life. Have you seen my YouTube channel?
I've seen the cooking with Rev, for example.
Yeah, that's how I live my life, basically, yeah.
That is how you achieve nourishment.
Yeah.
I'm acquiring his other fursuits. Oh, this one's not safe for work. Hold on. That one's...
What do you... But how could that be?
He's remember the vulva that he can pee through?
Yeah, I certainly do. I certainly
he's
do.
Pulling up his skirt and showing that off.
I'm glad that you're not going to show me that.
Because that's the fursuit that you showed is apparently not the one that was cobbled together from from the fucked plushies. It's here. I'll show you. Give me a moment.
The fucked plushies. Hey,
I
Jen,
hate
why don't you join the game so you can fix all the things I'm about to fuck up on you here? Because I'm getting confused.
How about you just don't fuck it up?
Because listen, it's not making any sense. I'm trying my best, but I'm just look at this materials 1 and 2. What do you mean
there's not
materials
enough,
1 and 2?
there has to be 2 because there's too many materials to put in one chest.
Fred, I cannot put that. I'm not putting that into OBS, Fred. Oh my God! Can you just crop the face? Just crop the face.
Just the face.
Just give me the face. Just give me the face. The rest of it is like I just no. I can't.
You know what?
I can't.
It's basically more of that.
I'll go in GIMP and cover up the Tic Tacs showing through the shirt. If it would make you
I didn't
more
even
comfortable.
see that.
Yeah, I mean that's only like part of the issues going on here. Hold on a second. 1 second.
Here,
Give me 1
Let
second,
me just
guys.
crop just the face. I got this. Oh, it's really hard to crop it in such a way that you don't see the face or the titties. All right.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really don't want to.
It's not one of my favorite things I've seen in my life. Like if I had a
don't
list
wanna
of
save
favorite
this.
things, that would not be on it. That wouldn't be on it.
Okay,
I have
cool.
more.
No.
I have
here.
no.
I've
got it.
Why are you hurting
I've
me?
got it.
Why do you
This
want to
one-
hurt?
There you
Why
go.
do you
one
want to
is-
hurt? I'm gonna
Alright.
just show you guys the face because the rest of this image is just too
It's more
suggestive.
of the same. Just it's doing the draw me like your French girl.
That's exactly
Pose.
what it is.
Yep.
But you can see up its skirt and you can see its tits through the thing.
There's a visible nip nop, like a very
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
a
shirt
tic-
nip
a tic tac.
nip nop. Nip
Yeah.
nop.
Tic-tac, yeah.
Nip nop. God, that's fun to say.
It's more of that.
This looks like he fucking killed and skinned a real dog. I guess that's a compliment to his craftsmanship, huh?
Is it?
I mean,
I
you
don't
say it
know.
looks like a fucking it looks realistic. Like he killed and
Well-
skinned a German Shepherd. Like that's got to be.
No. Think about it, because you have think about Vikings who have killed and skinned animals and turned them into furs that they wear. They look badass,
True.
right? They look
Yeah,
good.
this
Like,
guy looks-
not only are they more functional, but they look good. This looks like he
Is that a
puked on a
cultural
rug.
thing? Like, is it that I know what a cool Viking does on his daily basis, and my only understanding of what this guy does is to fuck plushies? Like, is that why this is like not cool for me?
It's more than that, I think, because you think about the way a Viking looks, right? It's even without the context of his culture, it looks badass. The furs that he's wearing, not only is it
Like, I know he's up
it
to
shows
something.
craftsmanship. It shows craftsmanship and skill.
There's like an intelligence and like a brutality to it. Whereas this
It's
is
beyond brutality, right? It's craftsmanship. It's quality. Like this is
Yeah.
something that he is good at, or someone was good at, and
Right.
like he bought or
It speaks
like, was
of
gifted
an
in.
advanced culture that has a different set of morals than I currently have. But
Sure.
you know, yeah. But but the thing is, I have the context for both, and that's partly what makes it so hard. Is that I have the context of what a Viking is and what Vikings used to do, which is arguably worse when you really think about it, because the whole rape, pillage, murder thing was pretty bad. But somehow I'm
general.
more freaked out like by the guy with the furry outfit.
Because he's more present.
Well, I could run into him.
See,
Like, I could meet
here's
that
the difference.
because he's still alive, I assume.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been banned from cons.
If you're homeless, how do you afford to be able to go to cons? How do you be able to afford a bunch of plushies to fuck? And then how do you have a sewing machine? Where is he doing the sewing? How is he doing
This
it
is
if
how
he's
I-
homeless?
Hand
This
sewing
is how
them?
I know. This is how I know that you're not a furry, because you've never seen furries who are like desperately trying to make rent but still spending tons of money on like thousands of dollars on art for their persona
It's that type of
and
a thing,
to go
huh?
to cons.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really is. Furries are notoriously bad at budgeting.
Huh. So it's not that furries have money, it's that they don't know how to spend it.
Right.
I see.
Mike, Here's at least one more.
You're not done inflicting this pain upon us?
Oh no, I have like 3 more images of this man in different fursuits.
Yeah, this is something that you see before you die.
Yeah, like
It
what I
is.
was saying about like if you go into a situation where you're down a dark alley and he appears, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a closed casket situation. Like
No,
you do
this
not-
is a man. This is a man who's
your
willing
mother
to
doesn't
puke.
get to grieve over your grave.
They never find your body.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
this is a
God.
man that is. If a man is willing to puke on a carpet and wrap it around his head like this,
Okay.
he's willing to do anything.
Why are the eyes like so far? Okay, this one looks like a little bit of a fuck up. This one was.
That
I'm not
looks
impressed by
like-
the craftsmanship on this.
What?
one.
Do you not like the Mitsubishi logo on the nose?
Is that what that is?
I don't know. It looks like it though.
That's exactly right. Oh, he's got a fucking hood ornament on his first suit. Oh my god, this looks like a
That-
fucking Five Nights at Freddy's character. What the
They
fuck?
all do.
Sure, but
Yeah.
you know what? That's a good point. The last two certainly did, especially the first one. Actually, now that you
This
mention it.
Last one looks like a situation where the guy started paying for a fursuit of a guy who was his first gig, and then the guy was like, "Oh, but I can pay an exposure," and the guy was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Right.
You know, and just dropped it there.
You can. I will
there
give
ways
him
to
points for ingenuity and creativity.
Jory.
I'm very much about like you know thriftiness.
You get
You know?
that. You know, I give you
Like,
that.
oh, that was clever of you to use stuffed animals.
Yeah, but thriftiness is like, cleaning out glass jars and using them as cups, like something that's functional
that's-
and like
that's like-
useful
that
and
makes you a
enjoyable
hipster.
and nice.
Did anybody else think he was gonna say something about the My Little Pony jar? Did anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody?
Oh.
Did anybody else think that's funny? That's where my mind for. As soon as you said that, I was like, is he gonna make a
I
joke
think it's
about
already in a dark
the
spot.
My Little Pony jar? Is that what that was?
No, I was thinking more like glass jars.
You were
like
keeping
the
it above the
mason
belt.
jars.
of dressing. Like that's something that I've
What?
done is like you can get glass jars of like dressing, like ranch dressing or
Where the
cheese
fuck
dressing.
are you getting glass jars of dressing?
And then you're cleaning
Dude, that
them out
fucking
and
exists.
putting
Yeah,
other
you
things
put
in
I
them.
put
like
you
just-
put them in the dishwasher, cleans them out. Like there's nothing left, and just yeah.
1 second. We
Did-
got
you can
rated
use them
by
as cups.
Joel, so I just want to say thank you to
Oh,
Joel.
hey.
Appreciate
This
it,
is
dude.
the worst stream.
And then
for you
I'll
to
just I'm just gonna pop this in here for all the people that just showed up,
We just lost
so
1,000 viewers.
so they
from
can
the
so they can understand what this conversation is about. Take it all in. Get an eye full of this glorious mess. All right, and now for the people that just got here, Fred, would you like to explain what that is?
Yeah, sure. So that the person
He's like, fuck, do I? Oh boy, do I?
Mike, you know what I do for a living. Of course I'm gonna jump at this. This is what I do.
This is a mini episode of Down the Rabbit Hole.
It's like,
Basically,
it's
yes.
like he, especially when the topic is really cursed, it's like his job, his mission statement is to just like, ruin your day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's just coming in hot to like ruin your fucking day. Like here he
Mm-hmm.
is, fast and furious.
I'm here to show you that life can always be worse.
That's a
Why
service,
is that
really.
what you want to tell people?
That's a service. That's a service because it makes you
Why do
grateful.
things never end up
It makes
good
you
in
grateful
your
that
stories?
this fucking thing isn't like waiting for you in a fucking parking garage after work.
Well,
like
now I
that
worry
makes you
about
feel
that.
good, and like makes you like cherish what you
You'll
do
be-
have.
You'll
now
be ready.
I'm gonna worry about that when I go out at night.
You'll be ready because
Will
like
I
that
be?
thing shows that thing shows up. Like you'll not only will you be like, oh yeah, I've seen that before, so the shock will be lessened, but you'll also know what it is, and therefore you might know better how to counter it.
Well,
No.
what's like the garlic and holy water
Yeah,
for
what-
furries? Like what is it? Soap? Just soap.
Yeah, for this guy apparently.
Just
'cause-
soap.
Okay, right. I was explaining this guy. So the dude in that suit has been banned from pretty much every major convention.
Why?
He because he has a track record of sexual assault and stinks to high heaven.
Oh, what an
okay.
outstanding member of society. Great.
So then
Oh,
I feel
how much
less
of that
bad
thread
about
did you
making
read?
fun of him.
How much of that thread did you read? Because I've
Absolutely
got
none of
some
it.
more.
I saw
I've
that
got some
image
more.
and I was like, that's not.
Okay.
something
Okay.
Like, I'm already gonna have nightmares. Do I want to read more? No. I'm getting off of Twitter because Twitter just makes my life worse.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I took like almost a month off the grid not too long ago, and it was like exhilarating. It was like a brain enema, man. It was fucking outstanding. I have to recommend that for anybody who hasn't done that in a while. Please, like, be kind to yourself. Get the fuck off Twitter for a little while.
Yeah, do it. Right. So this guy, he has a track record of going to conventions, and this was years ago because he's been banned since like 2016 or something like that. Like he hasn't been allowed at cons for a while. But he has a track record.
How do they know that he isn't getting in still, but he just got better at his craft?
God knows. Like,
that's a really good fucking point. That's a really good point.
Look,
what if he's
just
good at making fursuits now?
That's a really good point. You just don't know because it's a fucking suit. You don't know who's in there.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have to take your fursuit off? Like,
I don't know.
Like the airport where you go into a FurCon and you have to like take off your shoes and shit.
Oh, look for the Toyota.
The guy gets to look at your tiny dick.
Look for a Toyota logo. Maybe that's how you'd get to know it was him. He's like, oh, he's got a car logo on him.
He's got some kind of like hood ornament like on his fucking character.
Oh yeah, Roswell Rat is right. The smell. You know from the smell.
He's got a very distinct smell.
What if he uses axe now?
That's probably part of it. Right?
Maybe anime fans are more willing to put up with that shit now, but furries want you to bathe.
Is that right? That's like a hard line that's going on over there now?
Yeah. You stink. They're gonna send you back up to the room.
Probably
or
sweat a lot
outdoor.
in the suits, right?
Yeah, there are places that you go to rest. They have headless lounges, they call them, where fursuiters can go and like
headless lounges. Chat, by the way, am I fucking this up? Why do I feel like I'm fucking this up right now? Does this look right? Like, which one is Waterleaf? Like, it won't let me plant the seed in the planter, the wrong planter, right? Like, it won't let me, right? Chat. He's gonna finish the story, but Waterleaf has to be planted underwater. Are you serious? Some seeds can only be planted. Fucking really? Is this real? All right. Obviously, nobody cares about the fucking video game. Fred, finish what you were saying.
I'm sorry.
Then why is there a Waterleaf planter?
Sorry.
If the fucking Waterleaf can only be planted in sand, then why does a Waterleaf planter exist?
Do you want me to get some water for you? I'm out and about.
Mike, it's planted in sand. Again, why is there a Waterleaf planter? Any
Mike,
box takes any planter. The style is just aesthetic.
What?
Oh my fucking God! I fucked up the entire fucking everything. Why would anyone say anything? All right, Fred, finish your story. They care more about that.
So he's banned from everything, and there's headless lounges, and he could be coming for you at any moment. The critical part to any story where you reveal something shocking to people is you have to say, like, here's what's going on, and here's the remedy. You know? What the fuck is going on? How do I stay protected? How do I make this not happen to me?
Cons have already made sure that it's not going to happen to you.
Okay, cool.
If someone starts pulling shit,
a panic amongst the general public, and that's not okay.
a little bit. Cons tend to talk to each other too if there's a problem individual. So, like
hey, there's
this
guy who shows up that like is just a horrible human being and also like skins the stuffed animals that he fucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, there's more
to
there's more too.
Okay.
He, if you get close to him and he starts talking to you, he will basically give you his life story and talk to you about how much he enjoys fucking dogs. He is actually a bestialist. Bestialist?
I don't need to know the proper version.
Pronouncing it, yeah.
It's like it's like you knowing how the word is actually pronounced is gonna somehow make you not want to be dead upon hearing the rest of the sentence.
Right.
Fair enough. So this guy, he will sit you down and just talk to you, and if you stop responding, he'll just keep talking.
Oh, that kind of character.
Yeah, he'll also show you the bits, like the boobs with nipples on his suits, and any like extra bits between the legs. He'll show that off to you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So he.
Yeah.
So he's definitely banned from all these conventions permanently.
Yeah. No,
Can
See,
we?
when people talk down about furries, I think this is what they imagine that they're all like.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the thing, right? Is like
That's the thing.
the argument that I've been making recently is people know about the gross furries because the furries are outing them and trying to get rid of them.
It has the unintended, unfortunate effect
it's a side
of
effect, yeah.
of you know
Right.
making these people the kind of the frontmen
They
of the
become-
whole
yeah.
fucking thing, right?
Name 3 furries you know about this guy. Like, yeah, that's
Right.
unfair to furries in general.
This
Yeah,
rabbit
it's-
is impeding my
Anyway,
progress.
they're trying to get rid of these people, and this guy is like wild, right? Like he's a cryptid in the furry community.
He's a character.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone's found him like since he was banned. God, there are some great cursed fursuits. Here, you know what? After those, okay, wait. I have one more monstrosity that he made. To
Is
show
there
you.
more story here, or is that just it? He's
That-
just
that's
a
pretty
weird
much
fucking
it.
individual that exists in this world, and he's alive in the same decade I am. Humans have been around for thousands of years. Why does he have to be alive now? Why do I have to be alive right now when this is happening?
No, there's not a lot to it. He's been banned from a million furry conventions because he fucks dogs and he sexually assault. Specifically, what he did was he tackled someone in a fursuit and started humping them.
Oh, charming.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
out on the
Yeah, I
floor.
was feeling bad when you're like, "Oh, he's a homeless guy." I'm like, "Man,
Yeah,
that's
right,
not
me
cool
too.
For us to be making fun of him. for
don't
that,
feel
but-
don't feel too bad for him.
It actually turns out that he's awful.
Mm-hmm.
This is
So never mind.
the
I retract my previous feelings.
superior pickaxe. So, Rev, me and you were gonna dive, all right? And we're gonna go look for HP pickups. Ready?
Okay.
The garden needs time to grow. The plants, they'll grow. Some of them, like I think the corruption seeds, they're gonna need to. I think they only grow when it's a full moon
I have more
and
seeds.
or
I think.
a blood moon. Do you have more seeds on your person?
Yeah, I went and like murdered things. I
Oh.
just went randomly down and killed things.
Then plant them shits. Just put them together. Like keep all the different kinds of seeds together. You know what I mean?
Is deathweed a seed?
It is, but I think we don't need any more of that. I planted 20 of them. I think that should be enough. I don't know. Maybe I. Do you think this is big enough, guys? Should I expand this? Do you want me to make this bigger? Maybe this wasn't. I don't know. Maybe we need more of a plant.
Mike, you make a fantastic housewife.
Thank you. Do you have? Shit. What's the one at the top? Blink root. Do you have blink root seeds?
I don't know. I just threw some stuff in the seed chest.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. Don't worry about it. Let's go do some like
Do you have anything else that you need to tell us?
PVE.
I think that was pretty much it. I want to make a peace offering though because I feel like I've attacked you.
You did.
You've hurt me.
My peace offering is possibly one of the funniest bad fursuits that you've ever seen. It is famous in the furry community, I think, and it is affectionately known as Stapler Wolf.
Stapler wolf.
Here you go.
Hit me. Wait a minute. No,
I see why.
Well,
I love it so much.
they're doing that to be funny. Like this isn't a serious.
I think they're trying to be like a macro. Like that's a fetish. Like
How do they
macro and micro?
Is that what that is?
I think that's what they're trying to do with this.
How do they stand? How do they not topple over?
And assuming that like you have the lightest weight ridge work to make that
It's fucking
like
great.
come together, like it's still that would still weigh like
Oh, I love
half your
that.
body weight.
Oh, that's fucking good
I have
shit.
no answers. I have no answers for you.
Rev, come dive with me.
God, I hate that it has a it has a date on it. That
It
makes
does.
it more
Is it?
real.
It's dated.
You know what I mean?
1999.
Like it's 1999, and then he's wearing Nike like sneakers. So like you have a very exact timeline of when this happened. So like, imagine this for a moment, right? If you will. How old were you in 1999, Fred?
I like to keep my age a secret, but
Okay.
I was.
Mike, how old were you then?
Oh, I don't
You were
know.
alive in 1999.
Oh,
We can
I have
assume.
no idea. That's going to require me to do math, and I'm going to be very upset if you make me fucking do math right now, dude.
Okay, cool. I think you're only slightly older than me, but okay, so like at some point, like, okay, hold up. I'm about to turn 32, I'm pretty sure. So I was 11 then? So when I was 11 years old, this image was taken.
Yeah, that was going on while you were 11, while you were watching
This was
Teenage
happening
Mutant
somewhere in the
Ninja,
world.
Teenage
When
Mutant Ninja
Pokemon was
Turtles
a
and shit.
thing.
You were you were
Pokemon was a
playing.
thing at this, like, I was
Who's
probably
that
trying-
Pokemon?
Yeah,
That
I was
was
waking
happening.
up at like fucking 7 a.m. so
Yeah.
I could watch the reruns of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I had to, like, dial up my fucking internet and I was playing Warcraft 2 on a fucking 56K when Stapler Wolf was roaming the earth.
And chomping.
Kind of wild if you think about it.
Click.
Yeah,
click,
the
click,
date
click.
does make it more disturbing somehow.
What makes it worse for me is imagining the creaking sound that the jaws inevitably made when opening and closing.
You assume that it moves.
I mean, look at the
It has no
stuff
hint.
on the back. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Hold on, I'm looking. Yeah, let me take it a closer look. Does
What is
damn
going
it.
on with the back there?
I think it's
Is that some sort of like, but like, surely, like, assuming that it has some sort of connection to the front, there'd be no way for it to connect through him. He's there.
maybe I can YouTube Stapler Wolf. Hold on.
Chat, how do you craft torches? It's wood and something else?
Slime, right?
Slime?
Nope.
Octane.
It's just a
Back to baby. Thank you for 26 months. Gel. Jen, where's the gel?
I've got a bunch of gel.
Where's
I got a
the
bunch of gel?
gel? There's tons of gel
Mike.
right here. You don't have to actually give me gel. I got it. I'm good.
Okay, I just need it out of my inventory.
Jen!
All right.
You have like footage of Stapler Wolf in action?
I don't. Unfortunately.
Alright. Boo. That's okay.
I do have a Typhlosion that looks like Homestar Runner though.
Okay.
Rev, you want to dive?
Here you
Yeah,
go.
we should probably go back to streaming Terraria rather
Yeah,
than...
I'm
I
sorry.
never stopped streaming Terraria, but if you want to hang out, Fred, I mean, I feel like we need to change the topic for a minute. I feel like we've been talking about like furries and bestiality. We got to get off of that onto something much, much lighter.
I
and
meant to come in for
one,
like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna put forth that we talk about incest because
Nope.
because I yes be-
Nope.
because I during the last stream
No, I'm done
during
here.
no listen.
Nope, it's good.
People kept hitting me with a copy pasta about a Folgers commercial.
What the fuck?
Oh,
yeah, the
that
Folgers
commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have
Why
you
the
guys
fuck?
seen the Folgers commercial?
Oh,
I'm
back
aware
from
of its
Africa.
existence.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a link to it if you haven't seen it. All right, I'm going to put it in here because
No, I know
because
of it, but I don't want to think about incest
Well, no, no.
after bestiality.
that was it. It was a joke. We're not literally going to talk about fucking. I just want to talk about this commercial because I watched it, and I fucking just I'm not getting it. I don't see the incesty bit. I don't. It's not really. It doesn't strike me as incesty. I don't see it. I'm not. What am I not? What am I not seeing? Why am I missing it? What?
It's the editing. Let me watch it again.
Watch
Yeah,
it
I have
again
to watch
because I mean maybe it went over my head, but I'm like that's just like a brother and sister. I don't really it didn't come across as like creepy or weird or it's like it was the eye contact. I have a sister. Sometimes me and her make eye contact. It's not weird.
No. It has to do with the editing, also the scripting, because like at the very beginning there, it's like very flirty.
Also, like, why is she in bed with
How
him?
is it flirty? She's not in bed with him. That's their parents. That's a different scene.
Yeah, it's their parents' house. So
Okay.
it has to do with the editing, especially around the end where they're sitting next to each other. That kind of shot that they're using is very like that sequence of shots is very common
Let me see this shit.
when two characters are about to kiss.
Are you serious?
Absolutely,
That's
especially
what it is?
especially so you have the over the shoulder like close up on the girl, then you have the extreme close up on the boy over the shoulder, and that in particular is what makes it look incesty.
I may have just deafened everybody unintentionally. I'm sorry, but I am watching what you're talking about, Fred. I'm currently doing a shot by shot. And
yeah, she like doesn't she bite her lip? Like,
and you know.
yeah, she bites her lip. She bites
They
her
probably
lower
weren't
lip,
actually
and she.
related, and so like she might have actually had a thing for him.
But they kept those shots.
You know what?
It's one of the. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The whoever cut this advertisement together is totally like those artists who draw fetish art, but when they draw anything that's not fetish art, like whatever their fetish is always super detailed, like the feet.
Weren't me
Yeah.
and you looking at that in a stream
Yeah.
we did together? The wolf with like eating an ice cream cone sexually.
Yeah.
It was like fucking, you can't do anything not sexually. So like the person who cut that, like cuts not porn because it's not a it's not
the
porn.
same. He's just got a thing for incest.
Because you know what?
And so he cut it that way.
Now that I listen to you explain that and I look at these shots, it's got to be it, right? The over the shoulder, like you're fucking exactly right.
Yeah.
The tight shot or like the close up of the face. Then they do a real close up of his face, and he's looking at her in a way that like, you know what, you're right. That's how they fucking shoot things when characters are about to kiss. You're right.
Yeah, the sequence is because you have over the shoulder looking at the boy, over the shoulder looking at the girl, or like both of them are close-ups. Then you have over the shoulder extreme close-up on the boy, and that often is followed like with the looks that they're giving each other too. Like you would expect
Like
them to start
the actress
smooching.
and the actor definitely had a thing for each other.
Absolutely.
You think that's what caused this? You think that's why this is the end product that we're sitting here calling it weird?
Like there's empty space, right? Like empty space in editing in film is basically a question. And
You're left to fill in the blanks.
answer.
They're giving us
like-
space to fill in the blanks with, what we're going to fill in the blanks with,
Can
because
I
we're
rapidly
fucked up
switch
too.
Thing entirely.
Good, please.
Sure.
Okay, can I show you guys two different ads for lawyers in Austin?
Yeah, so
sure.
we're not going to play Terraria tonight. I should just stop. I should just forget.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's probably
I'm
not
so-
happening.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I can leave.
It's not
So
your
here's
fault.
here's the first one. This is a
didn't mean to.
normal ad that was accepted by. So in Texas, you have to have your ads accepted by like the lawyer like association or whatever.
The Lawyer Association, sure.
Whatever. I don't fucking know things.
The Lawyer
I'm a
Association.
I'm a YouTuber and a streamer. I don't know shit.
I'm gonna
It's not my job
say
to know things.
I'm gonna say it would be
Unless
the
if I'm
Bar
like Fred,
Association.
who knows very specific things like whatever that last thing we were talking about was.
Like the Bar Association. That sounds right. Like the
something like
fucking
that,
bar,
sure.
like Texas Bar Association. Go ahead.
So here's one ad. And it was accepted. It's a fairly normal like.
It's very mundane. It's like one wide shot that cuts to the exact same wide shot.
Oh, I'm trying to download the video so I can put it into OBS so everybody can see it. But it's turning out to be a big pain in the penis because I can't find the website I was using for that.
Okay,
yeah, I
it's
just
not
watched
really
it.
important. It's the most boring ass fucking lawyer commercial ever. The only thing that's funny is that he goes FUNK. Because that's the Funk and Associates, and you got to call his phone number, which happens to be
and I'm an attorney here
FUNK.
at Funk and Associates.
But he says it in
We
like the
deal
weird monotone
personal-
voice that he says the entire rest of it in.
Let me
Anyway, here's
let me play it for the chat so they can at least listen to it.
Like I could describe it to you, and it would be just
that
as
includes
exciting.
all
It's
kinds of
just
injuries,
a
such as
tilt
trucking,
up,
auto
a wide
accidents,
shot,
medical
cut
malpractice
to a
claims,
close up,
and product
cut to the
liability
first wide
cases.
shot,
There's-
cut to the second, cut to the close up, and then that's it.
There's nothing
during this,
visually exciting about this.
It's a guy in a suit. He's bald. He's a little bit weird looking, standing in front of lawyer books in a lawyer office.
And a lawyer plant. You see that lawyer plant?
Yeah.
The fuck
now,
is that? Like
now
red
here's
corn?
a completely different one, but this one was not accepted, and I want you to try and figure out why.
Okay.
This was actually filmed and sent to them to try and get it accepted as a commercial that he'd have.
Is it a visual thing or is it an audio thing?
It's a lot of things. You should just pull up the YouTube video. Just like OBS capture that section of the screen or something.
Okay, hold on a minute. That's gonna require some work.
Don't let them like.
We'll know what they're laughing about in a second, chat. We'll let them know. We'll know in a second, guys. Hold on.
It's so good. I've been dying to show Mike this for a while and just needed an excuse to do so.
All right, hold on. Display.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Window
There's a
capture.
whole series of these.
Okay.
This is the first one I found, but I think it's the second one they filmed. Every single one is like this.
This is incredible.
I
adore this.
Is that what we're doing, OBS? Okay, thank you for that, OBS.
Let me do a countdown with you, so that way I can hit play at the same time.
Yeah, I'm just having a lot of trouble
Yeah,
with the software right now, dude. I'm trying to add a display capture, maybe that will. Yep. All right, that did it. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
All right. Count me down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
America is about freedom. I'm Adam Raposa. And every time I look and I see somebody trying to stop Americans from enjoying their freedom, this is my truck. All I can think is, I'm a lawyer. Why don't you get in my way? I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer! Don't get in my way! And if you're prosecuting my client, this is my truck. I am a lawyer. And I'm Adam Raposa. Way! I'm Adam Raposa.
Okay, so so his legal strategy is just to threaten physical violence. That's it, right?
That's just,
I don't know.
it's
That's
so good.
fucking brilliant. And they
actually
didn't
like that.
accept it.
No, they didn't accept it.
I'm a lawyer.
Would
think
you
he's
want
been-
that guy representing
I think he got
you?
disbarred because he did something like that in a courtroom.
He rammed his fucking vehicle into someone in a courtroom?
But no, he just if you watch any more of these, you'll see that he's like that. He's just like that.
There's more of these?
Yeah.
This guy,
Go-
I think
go
they're
on.
more. I think they're on this guy's
Go
channel.
on.
So this guy, Bob Ray, he was hired by Adam Raposa to film a commercial for him. I think this is correct.
Oh, there's a 4.5 minute video.
And
Oh my God. Okay, so I have a little bit of background here. I just found it. On Bob Ray's channel, he created I think he mashed all of the adverts he made together. And he explains, criminal defense attorney Adam Raposa commissioned filmmaker Bob Ray to create a wacky lawyer commercial promoting the law offices of Adam Raposa in Austin, Texas. While filming, Mr. Raposa became rather rambunctious about spreading his message of being a great lawyer. Vehicles were smashed. Before the commercial can air, the State Bar of Texas must approve it. Bob Ray submitted the following commercial to the State Bar of Texas and Adam Raposa for their review. Yep, and then that's the video that we just watched. I'm a lawyer!
The editing
this is my truck.
the editing was very confusing. The editing was. It
was,
seems like
yes.
it was several commercials. Yeah, mashed together. Did I hear you right?
No.
Yeah.
No, that was
No.
one complete commercial.
That
he
was one
wanted
complete
that
commercial.
to be like that.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't happy about that in the end, I think.
No,
As
so
part of
so
this.
he explains the commercial was rejected by the State Bar of Texas, citing, quote, a lack of decorum and behavior unfitting of a lawyer.
I don't know, man.
Mr. Raposa
I'd
said
hire
that-
him.
Mr.
So-
Raposa said, this keeps going. Mr. Raposa said the commercial was too wacky and made him look like an unhinged individual and
No way.
a lunatic spaz.
They used
Those
the
are
word
his words.
spaz.
Those are his words. Yes, he was using that word.
Mr. Raposa insisted that Bob Ray shoot another commercial, this time with a more casual tone. Okay.
How
In
could it
this
get more
new,
casual
less-
than that?
In this new, less wacky commercial, Mr. Raposa intends to address the recent New York City bans on big gulps and other large sodas.
Oh, this must have been a while ago.
Yeah.
Bob Ray thought this idea sucked.
So the first one was filmed in 2012. He was arrested in 2017. He served
2010.
2010, and he had the maximum sentence of 6 months in jail for a outburst in a courtroom. He had guilty of 5 acts of contempt stemming from a disagreement he had with a judge.
He flipped off the judge.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, maybe you don't want to hire this guy.
There's another bit where I read something about him being a white supremacist, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why does that feel obvious?
It feels on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember where I read that, though. Like, he was putting up weird stickers around town or something like that. But yeah, no, he's not a lawyer anymore, I don't think.
A shame.
That'd be amazing.
A shame.
At the contempt trial, Raposa's attorney
This video is fucking amazing.
testifies that bringing punishment against him could have a chilling effect on lawyers who might fear that they'd be punished for strongly representing their clients. Now, part of me believes that he's always so excited.
He is.
Is the second one the second video is just a collection of all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm finding the individual videos in the saga,
He's got a
so that
playlist.
here I've got it.
Here we
Yep.
go. There's
Here you
the-
go. I just linked the second one in
Okay,
the
yeah.
Adam Raposa saga.
Yeah, the hero
Without the
of
playlist.
liberty.
Yeah, Hero of Liberty.
Yeah,
The fuck
Do we
is
want to watch
this?
this, Mike? I'm sorry.
I do.
but, like,
Hold on.
yeah. Just
Okay,
fuck
okay.
Terraria. We're
I would have
watching
given you a
videos.
free cut.
I feel like this is my fault, kind of.
You want any hair dye, Riv? You want to dye your character's hair, or?
I'm all right, thank you though.
I found a hairstylist in the spider cave. All right, link me the video.
It's in the group chat.
Oh,
I
thank you.
linked one, but his is the same thing except for not all of them at once.
Yeah.
All right, hold on, cause I'm gonna dye down here.
Take
Alright.
care of yourself.
Adam
Like,
Raposa, the Adam Raposa saga. So this is
Do a Hero
No,
of
do a-
Liberty.
yeah.
'cause-
which one?
'Cause the saga is
The one
all
above
of them
it.
together.
Okay, the Hero of Liberty. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another countdown. When you're
Yeah,
ready.
sounds good.
Okay, ready?
I just have to fucking get OBS to do the thing again. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Yes, and count us in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Adam Raposa, lawyer.
On Liberty by John Stuart Mill.
Really?
What he talked about is that when somebody engages in conduct that hurts themselves, it is not the role of government to come in loco parentis and to act like
some lawyer words.
Oh, it's a fucking YouTube poop.
It is.
Drug laws are bad. Obesity laws are
He's just inhaling the big gulp, like he's just putting it in reverse and then put. Oh my god.
It's amazing.
lawyer.
Is that real?
So none of these were accepted. Yeah, he's a
That
real
one didn't
fucking
get
dude.
accepted. Where is his
None of
fucking
these did.
Where is his fucking phone number? You know how
Alright,
those
alright.
commercials are supposed to actually be advertisements? So
Yeah.
if you see
Oh,
this,
okay. All right. I shall I continue? Read it because
Yeah.
there's context. This editor provided context. Mr. Raposa refused to submit the new commercial to the State Bar of Texas for their approval. No kidding. Mr. Raposa was angry. There was shouting. Mr. Raposa demanded the following changes. 1. Promote the services of Mr. Raposa, lawyer. 2. Be more patriotic by adding the Star-Spangled Banner. 3. Make clear the message that Mr. Raposa opposes the New York City ban on big gulp drinks. 4. Show footage of Mr. Raposa drinking from his double gulp mug. 5. Remove the footage of Mr. Raposa choking on his drink.
It's funny because I actually got the impression that he was sitting there being like, I don't think that Yankee mayor is doing the right thing or some shit. Like, I got that part. But maybe that's only because I was primed for that.
Like, you knew that was what it was supposed to be?
I knew that was what it was going to be about, or at least what it was going to be referencing. So maybe that's the only reason I thought that, but I got that part. But also maybe because I'm from here and I know a lot of people had some very strong opinions about that when the mayor did that.
Right. I linked another one.
We got 3 more points that he demanded, by the way.
This is Saul Goodman tier.
6. Make it less avant-garde, snobby, and less cinematography.
Oh, so they actually like critiqued him like for his fucking cinematography and like his style.
Adam Raposa's thing.
No, this is Adam Raposa demanding his video editor. Like Adam Raposa didn't
the way
even.
It was done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Submit this
I
one.
thought these were like conditions for. I thought these were conditions for them to air it. I was so confused. Okay.
No.
The first one he did submit to them.
No, Mr. Raposa, Adam Raposa demanded these changes. 7. Be quote classy yet passionate, also restrained and also intelligent. 8. Attract new customers.
I mean, theoretically, those are all realistic things that you would expect from a commercial about a lawyer. But then again, this is this guy. It's really hard for me to not...
Yeah, so Bob Ray is taking the piss.
Yeah, he totally is.
Yep. Yeah, so Bob Ray thought these ideas sucked. Yeah. Nevertheless, Bob Ray re-edited the commercial.
And I believe
and
I've linked
this is
that.
I am a lawyer. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I'm ready.
All right. You ready, Mike?
No, I have to set it up again.
Okay.
But I could do that quickly.
But what I find hilarious is that he liked the first one, right? Also, a note about Texas law, you can take the bar exam even if you haven't, like, gone to school. Like, if you can just answer all the questions right, then you can become a lawyer in Texas.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Great.
I don't know what the bar exam requires.
Is it like the same standards for becoming a reverend?
Probably not.
Holy crap. Adam Raposa, I found the stickers that he put up. That the things that were making people say he was a white supremacist. He put up stickers onto businesses that said exclusively for white people, maximum of 5 colored customers, colored BOH staff accepted.
And this was supposed to advance his law career in what way?
Yeah.
I think that was just a personal pet project.
Yeah.
So
sponsored by the City of
like,
Austin Contemporary Partition and Restoration Project, I think it says.
So to anyone who's feeling bad about us making fun of him, that's extra information.
This guy unironically uses the term colored for black people.
Do you want to watch this video?
Yeah, this one should be fine.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Adam Raposa. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer.
That's it. the song's over.
I'm a lawyer. 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 I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm poison. I'm deadly. I'm the one you don't want in your life. I'm a lawyer. I am a lawyer. Lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I am freedom. I'm a lawyer. I'm Adam Raposa. lawyer. I am a lawyer.
So that mustache is real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So the video editor is now just fucking with this guy now.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the only way to interpret that information. Yes.
Fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's good. How many people here are artists? Now I know it's a risky thing to want to like fuck with your career, but when people here do commissions
Robert was fired.
and people
Yeah, no shit.
want revisions on their work, how often are you tempted to just oh, you want the eyes to be bigger or something, and then just give them giant fucking like planet-sized eyeballs?
And you just start taking the piss after some point.
Yeah. Like, he didn't like, this is revision number 12. Oh, okay. All right, asshole. That type of a thing. Does anybody, because that might be a reputation getting fucked with, though. You know, I mean, this guy
Yeah,
maybe
I
as a
mean,
video
let's-
editor. I mean, this guy, it seems like he was going to be impossible to make happy.
Well,
This video
Yeah.
editor also was not like this video creator obviously was not very good.
like this, this doesn't seem like he's done a lot of this work. He's not Spielberg.
Well, if
No.
you charge for revisions, then it's like, oh yeah, have as many revisions as you want. Sure. I don't know. I think he had a vision and he executed it, and it spoke to me.
Yeah.
I feel like after a point when he embraced the YouTube poop, that's when
when
he got good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
Jen,
I
why is there a
imagine
hole in
that-
the wall over here, Jen? What's up with that, Jen?
What's up?
It's the draft in here because there's a hole in the wall because Jen put a wall up, and then she left the hole. You know why there's a hole there, Jen?
Why?
Because you had the door open the whole time and you never closed it, so you didn't realize there was a hole back there. Man, that must be so
did
That must be
All
so
of the work
embarrassing for
us.
you,
Why
Jen.
are you even mad about this?
That
at
must
this
be so.
point?
I'm not. I'm just fucking with her.
Okay.
That must be so embarrassing for you. Oh my goodness. So, Rev, what do you say about
Yeah.
playing the video game a little bit tonight?
Yeah, I am. I'm currently going down. Thank you for dropping by, Fred. It was.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll leave you to it.
Ah.
You can stay if you want, if you behave yourself and you stop,
I
If you don't-
cannot guarantee
if
that.
you don't show us any more of those first suits.
Come on, you don't want more Stapler Wolf?
Did you end up finding a Stapler
in
Wolf
the
video?
eye.
This is Discord. We don't have the visual chat thing going on, but assume that I would.
Look me in the puss and tell
No,
me
Mike,
that you don't
Fred.
want what?
Mike, make this stop.
What, puss?
Yeah.
Look
that
look
stop.
me in the eye and tell me you don't want more Stapler Wolf.
What if I look you in the eye and then put a little bow on your chest and tell you that you're my gift this year?
In a weirdly incestuous way.
Yeah, like, I only watched it once, and I didn't really see it the first time. But now I feel like I want to sue the Folgers company for emotional damages. Does anybody know a good lawyer?
I have. Oh yeah, but by the way, this person, the person that we were talking about, the person who's banned from all the conventions,
Right.
goes by Shadow Wolfus.
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 Well,
Edgy.
it's spelled super dumb, like Shadow.
Hey. Calm it down, y'all.
Garfield!
I think this is it. I think this is how he spells it. It's Shadow Wolfus.
Thank you, Ego, for the gift sub. I should actually support my friends with money like they do for me.
Oh,
but
I see it. Yeah. What happened, Rev? What'd you say?
Ego gave me a sub to your channel because I wasn't already sub because I'm an asshole.
I had to cancel my sub to you
That's
for belt,
honestly
belt
totally
tightening,
fine.
belt tightening purposes.
I would appreciate if you do that sooner.
Oh
like-
shit!
Oh fuck. Okay.
I had to tighten the belt a little bit.
That's good. Is there a bottom to this?
This is a elevator, I think, that Jen made, so it's going to go straight to hell. But we may not want to go to hell right now. We're looking for heart containers so we can have more HP. I don't know if that's the biome where you find those. I think actually...
so we didn't make this, and this is why I don't remember making it.
No, I think we want to be closer up to the surface, honestly. I used my mirror to go back.
Maybe we should explore some area we haven't explored, like
Yes, but closer to the surface.
How about, okay, so you to the right, there's the green clusterfuck. I think it's the dungeon. Like, in between there and the icy area.
Lots of hearts. What's up, Twitch? Is unintuitive. Lots of hearts in jungle and ice. You want to go back to the jungle?
Let's go to the ice, because we haven't explored that at all.
We explored the ice a lot. I feel like...
we did. You're right.
Let's go to the...
Penis. We haven't talked
Go
about
to the
it.
jungle. The secret branch. Maybe we'll find some secret branches in the jungle.
In the secret branch? Yes, you're right. Let's go.
I'm more of a fan of Progeria penis.
I'm sorry, Progeria?
It's where all of your body stays the same except for your penis, which ages faster. Progeria penis. It's definitely a real thing.
So you can have like an
Definitely a
old
real
man dick,
condition.
like fucking in Death Stranding. You can have like an old man peen.
What do you mean by any of those words that you both said?
Oh, I think it made perfect sense. So progeria, progeria is a medical condition where your body will age faster, but it is possible only to have progeria
No, it's
of the
not.
dick.
It's not. I'm just fucking with you. That's why I said this is definitely a real thing that exists.
Oh, you bastard. Fooled again. See,
I even tried to inform you. I tried to inform you of the jape.
I was thinking of Death Stranding, because in Death Stranding they have the time fall, which is like ages things that it touches when the rain hits it.
Death Stranding?
I didn't.
You're still playing it.
No,
so
I beat it. I beat the game.
Is there plot?
Yeah, I think it's actually a really fucking good story. The problem is Kojima doesn't know how to tell stories, so it comes across like fucking like hot vomit.
Isn't it just a bunch of like when I was watching you play it, I tuned in a few times, and every time it was basically all the cutscenes were just exposition dumps.
Yeah, because Kojima is the opposite. He believes in tell, don't show. Like that's his thing.
That's the maddening thing, right? Is he did show a lot.
He did. It's true.
So why not?
Why couldn't he show more? Yeah, I don't know. Why couldn't he show everything? He could have. I mean, listen. Some of this stuff is very abstract,
like
to be honest.
Like bit in what was it? Snake Eater, where he's just explaining the Cold War.
And it's like, hey, maybe we know already, or maybe you don't, though. To be fair.
Yeah, I feel like you should probably know about the Cold War before you play Metal Gear. Not like as a requirement to know what it is, but just like you should just generally have an idea of what that is. Your first exposure should probably not be
What it smacks of is a lack of faith in his audience.
This is a birthday bunny for Dudes Spanking Dudes. Oops, that was an accident. I didn't mean to kill the birthday bunny. Anyway, happy birthday! A lack of faith in his audience, you said. You think that's what it is? Or do you think it's...
I mean, like, what do you think of when you think of Kojima, right? Absurd, convoluted plots and like abstract shit. People like the abstract shit, but he's too afraid of going hard into it.
Leaning into it more. Leaning into it more and just being like, they'll figure it out. And if they don't, oh well.
I feel like a lot of the symbolism in Death Stranding was working. He just was afraid
believe
to...
that you would figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like...
I mean, that's a very real writer thing to worry about, but like you have to trust that they're going to figure it out, and if they don't, then they're dumb.
That's an interesting point to make, though, that he doesn't embrace subtlety. Like he just look at the names of the characters, for example. You know, no, we didn't. No, we're not there yet.
The other side.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Yeah, the way he named the characters, and he would kind of beat you over the face with a lot of that over the head with a lot of that symbolism and all that.
Yeah, it's like he kept trying to like when I was watching you, I would watch it and I'd be like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, the symbolism he was doing, it's like on the surface it was kind of difficult to understand, but I'm like, oh, I like this. This is interesting. And then he like goes and explains it, and it's like, well, now I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because
that's a good
because
point.
you
Yeah,
took
it's a
the
good
time
point.
to explain it.
Good
Like
point.
it works. Metaphor like that works if you just leave it as it is and allow each person to process it on their own. But he had no faith in his audience to engage with his material that way. And I understand it. Like you were saying, Mike, that's a really understandable fear for a writer.
Yeah.
But you have to overcome it.
And
you have to
It is.
overcome it.
And insecurity that you think people aren't gonna get it. That you think they're not gonna get this thing that you've been working so hard on, and you're gonna fucking get it out there, and
So
then people are gonna be
He
like,
thought
what?
he thought the idea was too cool.
Too cool
Can I tell a
or too
personal
abstract? Please.
No. He was too invested in it. Sorry, Rev,
I
go
had
ahead.
okay. So as part of graduating from college, I had to do a gallery show, right?
Okay.
And what that meant was you had to have a collection of work that all like had a theme that was cohesive together, right?
Yeah, I actually got to see one when my brother's wife graduated from art school.
Probably a very similar thing. So,
Yes, yeah,
and then
very
it was
similar.
probably with whatever other stuff that whoever else is graduating had. So it didn't have to
Yep.
be like. So anyway,
Let's dive here, by the way.
Cool. So as extra credit, if you were doing poorly in art history, you could basically like get like extra credit by just going and seeing the gallery show and then reporting on it, and the art history teacher would like hand you what the reviews said of random people. And like one of the reviews was so incredibly not accurate to what I was talking about that it has been something that has fucked with me for years now.
But
Like,
how-
they were so incredibly off base.
How many reviews did you get that were accurate to what you had intended?
Most of them were like, "Oh, I see why you need to do the extra credit."
Okay.
You know, like that quality of work. But this person, like, they just sort of walked in, looked at the like little thing that explained it, and was like, "All right, I'm gonna ignore that." Like, it was so confusing.
But do you you're still bothered by that, or are you at a point where you're like, well, they
I'm
can
trying to be less bothered by it.
interpret
but-
it the way that they want to, because that's once it leaves the artist's hands, it doesn't belong to them anymore, and all that type of a thing, right?
I mean, I guess, and that's one thing that people say. I don't know if I believe that, but like
It's-
not completely anyway. But like, I understand where Kojima's coming from if his fear is that people won't get it, because like, and I don't think I do incredibly deep shit, but like, maybe when it's called something like "let's set fire to a cop car over a," said the cop or the undercover cop over a beer, maybe you should be like, huh, that might mean something.
And this person didn't think
And
it
they were
meant.
like, he thinks that cops are cool.
Wow. All right. Well,
It's like,
That was his takeaway?
Yeah.
I think you just were dealing with like an idiot, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, but then I was like, man, how fucking literal do I have to be?
And this is the paradox, right? Because
Right.
Hideo
I have to,
Kojima
like-
strikes me as a person. Sorry, like Hideo Kojima strikes me as someone
This is
who
not working.
approaches narrative in the way that a middle schooler does. And this is what in a very specific way.
Oops.
Let me explain. Not quite. That's part of it. But when I was in middle school, I started working on a novel, a sci-fi novel, and it had these broad, sweeping ideas. And like looking back on it, they're not bad ideas, right? Like it's not terrible. It's not the best thing in the world, but it certainly wasn't bad.
fuck.
I read it, like I remember I wrote like 70 something pages of it or something, and then I took a moment, I went back and I read it all over, and I said, I'm not good enough yet. I'm not good enough yet. Like, I love the idea, I was in love with the idea, but I eventually had to say, I can't craft the narrative that I want to make. And I don't think Hideo Kojima ever had that moment. I don't think he ever said,
See, George
like,
Lucas did
he
that.
was
That's why
so-
it starts on episode 4. Like, the first release Star Wars is episode 4. But the problem is that somewhere along the lines, he thought, actually, now I am good enough. And then Jar
Yeah.
Jar happened.
But see, it's beyond that though, right? When a middle schooler like part of what I recognized was I was approaching it very naively. Like I was approaching it like a middle schooler. A middle schooler says, "This is the best idea ever," and I have to. Not only do I have to show everyone, but I have to make sure that everyone gets it because this story on its own is so compelling and good that I have to share it. It is my duty to share it, and everyone's gonna love it. And that's what Hideo Kojima is kind of having trouble with, is like, I think he understands, because the inevitable problem is you can't please everyone. Not every story, like, there is no such thing as a story that appeals to every single person.
Sure.
You think that's what he's trying to do, though?
I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he wants to
everyone
expand.
to get it so that way they can experience it as well. But like,
Exactly.
what I'm
But-
saying
but
is like
trying
it's
to
so
make
disheartening when I guess my only reviews really were from people who like were not passing art history. Like,
well, yeah, that's
so I couldn't
that's the
expect
problem.
much, but it was something that fucked with me for a while because it was just like I hate naming things. I hate showing off what makes me tick. And when I do, like, I would rather you get it than not, but I understand that not everyone's gonna, and I don't mean that in a pretentious way. I mean that in some people are dumber than me, like, and that sounds pretentious, but like I have some self-confidence to believe that, I think.
All right, Rev, we're gonna dig here. Like, we're gonna dig to the right from here. Okay.
Okay. I
Anyway,
feel like
I'm
it's reasonable to say that to some degree without it not sounding like an asshole.
No,
right?
you don't sound like an asshole.
No,
It's-
you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was like you want to say it's a kind of an immature thing for him. He's coming from a place of immaturity as a storyteller.
I don't know if I agree with that entirely.
But I don't know, man. I think he's afraid more than anything else that, oh my God, like, what if I'm too vague? But the baffling thing about him is in some other places where he should be less vague, he isn't. It's like,
Well,
he makes
that's my point, right?
confusing choices about where to be deliberate and then where to, like, he's either way too subtle or there's no subtlety at all and he's beating you over the fucking head with it, right?
So here's the point that I kind of am coming to, because I've sort of beaten around the bush a little bit. The big thing is that I think that Hideo Kojima is finally starting to come into his own as a storyteller. He's recognizing what he wants to make, but he's too afraid to make something for a particular audience instead of trying to make something for everyone.
Okay. He's got to get to that point where he's like,
Well,
listen,
I'm not
doing
super
a George
versed.
Lucas where like George Lucas was good when people told him no. And as soon as people just were like, he's George Lucas.
Oh,
you
that's
can't
where
tell no.
that's where the George Lucas comparison is coming in for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Like,
that makes sense.
He
Yeah.
needs to be told no because his ideas are just a little bit too out there for most people, and some of them are bad.
So
And he
you-
doesn't have a good self-editing process, so he does weird shit, and people are like, no one gets that.
However, I don't think that that his ideas here are bad. I think it's actually a fucking great story. But Fred, you think that
Well, that's
that
a
game
bomb.
could do with like approximately half of the dialogue scenes? Now, you think that'd be good for it?
I think that the
Now,
dialogue
did you
could
watch
have been
the whole
pared
fucking?
down.
You were there for a lot
I
of those
didn't watch the
streams.
whole. I was
No,
there,
you
for,
were there for
a
a
lot of them.
Yeah.
I was there for a lot of them, and what I missed, I was able to pick up on.
Mm.
I was able to piece together the story that I missed, which might be a problem. But
No, your
Yeah,
assessment.
I-
Your assessment is accurate in that he's fucking. He doesn't need to expound upon the things that he expounds upon. Some of it is pretty evident, or it's like
So-
3 or 4 times I'm sitting there listening to like the same thing being explained to me, and it's like I don't necessarily need that.
okay,
Right?
so. Oh, like you know that asshole, right? I'm going to.
Me?
Yeah, yes.
talking about me.
Yes, Rev. You know Rev. No,
Yes.
you know that asshole who's always like, I don't get what's so great about A Tale of Two Cities. It's just people, right? It's just people doing something. I don't get what's so great about Hamlet. It's just a dude who's trying to figure out if his father killed his uncle. That's so basic, right? Like
You could say
so
that about literally any
You can say that
fucking
about
story, is what you're gonna say.
literally any story. Like,
Yeah,
oh my god, you should see some of my YouTube comments. It's like, I don't get why people give a shit about Henry Darger. It's just a dude who made some bad art, right? And who was also like mentally ill. Like that's their argument, is that he's like really mentally ill.
I thought that was a really interesting video. I enjoyed that video a lot.
People,
And I thought some of his art was really fucking cool too.
No, his art is beautiful.
Yeah.
My point is that when people don't like something, often they use the excuse of, it's just this, why do people care? As if they need an objective reason for why they don't like something. But the way a lot of literature is structured is you have a core, right? You have a core narrative that you can follow typically. Like, this is your typical piece of literature, right? And the core of it is just going to be a story like any other. So for example, like Boy Meets Girl, right? They like Wuthering Heights, for example. It's like couple adopts child, like child falls in love, you know, yada. Like that story is pretty simple in and of itself. And anyone who reads the book, you know, can answer 10 questions about the basic plot of Wuthering Heights. What makes it literature is everything that happens around that narrative, the way that narrative is told.
But I think one of the things that, as an artist, and Mike, you can probably speak on this too, is one of the scariest things is putting yourself out there and letting people know who you are, like, or things that you think are important, and the worry that you are alone in thinking that.
Well, I mean, that's why you put it out there, right?
Yeah, of course, but like that's the fear, isn't it? Like that, and it is validating when you are correct that there are other people who think the same way you do, and you're not alone. But it's horrifying to worry about that, and you want to explain it so that way everyone gets it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a defense mechanism, like trying to make sure that everyone gets it. I think that
you just have to.
Yeah,
accept
he
that
just went
people
too
are
hard.
like,
yes.
He went
like
too
certain
hard.
things that you make, unfortunately.
He should have just been like, listen, it's going to be vague, it's going to be abstract. You know what? If people get it, good. If people don't, then
No.
because it actually the
here's
end
my
product
argument.
suffered for it, right?
Here's
He
my
needs to
argument,
make
right?
something for a specific audience, which could just be himself, and it could be something weird that no one fucking understands. But
No,
I think an editor would help.
An editor would help. Here's my argument. Here's the argument that I'm trying to make, and here's the core of it. The core story of Death Stranding, I would argue, is actually pretty simple. Like, the concept, like, I can sit down, take 10 minutes, and explain pretty much all of the basics of the story of Death Stranding to you. Like, the Wikipedia article will not be that big. But I think that he got caught up on the details of that base storyline, where what I think would have been better is tell that core story, you know, have some exposition to tell that core story, but all of the extra, all of the extraneous stuff, tell through metaphor. That can be vaguer. That can be something that the viewer feels and is told through metaphor, and things that aren't core to the basic plot.
It's amazing.
Does that make sense?
It does, and it's amazing because he was surprisingly really good at, like, creating atmosphere and mood and kind of insinuating things without having to directly say it. I feel like a lot of that comes through while you're playing through that game, and it's almost like he fucking shit all over it, like, for no reason.
Well,
With the
when you were
excessive
playing
exposition, right?
Yeah, but when you were playing it,
That's
I'm
what we're here
looking.
for, Rev.
You were being like, consistently, you were like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. But then, like 10 minutes later, you'd be like, I get it. Like, you would eventually get it. It would sink in. And I think that.
And let me say this too. Let me say this. A lot of the reason why I didn't immediately get shit, or why things didn't become obvious to me sooner, is because I was streaming it and not playing it by myself. If I had fucking played that game by myself, it would have been a completely different experience. And a part of me, honestly, is always going to regret that I didn't play that game off stream by myself and just kind of experience it that way, because I think that for everything
different
negative
to
about it,
streaming
there's something there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
There is a snail. I have been ignoring all of the snails almost intentionally. If you'll notice, I've been looking at them.
Well, we didn't really come down here for bugs, but maybe it's a good idea to get them while we're seeing
it's
them.
crawled into that crack, and I don't know. I think I'm
come
gonna
back
kill
out.
it. just
I got
to
him.
test them out.
No, I got him. I got him.
Can
I
you
got
put it
him.
down so I can kill him.
No.
It'll make
No, that's bait.
chat mad.
That's bait for fishing. No.
It's bait for chat.
But Fred, it's like, yeah, he was doing a fine job of what you just said. Kind
he
of
was
just
great.
letting things be what they were and kind of just doing it through suggestion and just letting the mood and the atmosphere kind of fill in the blanks. And then he was just like, nope, time for a fucking 20-minute cutscene with dead men that fucking just throws all that out the fucking window. I'm not saying there shouldn't have been any expositional dialogue. That'd be stupid. But I do feel strongly that there could have been like half. I'm going to say half. Half would have been good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He was too worried about everyone getting everything.
And
When,
I
you know,
think
like
he
there
had
are
an
a lot of things.
insane.
you
I
don't-
think it was an insecurity,
real
an insane
lesson that
insecurity.
I think that's the lesson I learned from that in the end, is that I literally had the title of the piece like, let's set fire to a cop
Yeah,
car
that's
system
pretty-
undercover.
that's pretty overt,
I cannot
dude.
I cannot make that any better and
No.
more easy for you to understand.
No.
And so it's just like, so there's no point in trying to make everyone get it.
Yeah,
Because
that's
they
a
will
good point.
absolutely
Yeah.
fucking get it wrong, no matter how on the nose you can be, and have the explanation of the side scroll thing explain it more, just in case, you know.
Mhm.
That
Like,
person was not honestly, I think, trying to fucking interpret that. If they saw that as
Probably
the
not.
title of the piece and fucking ignored it,
Well, yeah,
Come on.
because
Yeah.
they quoted the title because that was part of the assignment, was that you had to like mention the names
let's.
of the titles. that
There's
way
nothing
someone...
up here. They come this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you were dealing with an idiot there, Rev. To be
Yeah,
honest, like that's just
exactly.
Yeah,
like,
you really were.
it's not a good control group, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not, but it definitely is one, because you guys are both YouTubers. You don't remember the last nice comment you got, but you do remember the last nasty one you got. You know what I
A
mean?
lot of my nice comments.
I
People are
try
really
to
nice to me.
focus on the nice ones these days.
Yeah, but you're having to actively try to focus on the nice ones rather than the mean ones.
My default was to kind of have the negative ones stick with me more. Yeah. Oh my, what's
Yeah.
this? But I'm way past that at this point. I think.
Sure, but
I
I'm
will-
just saying, like, that's something you have to go out of your way to do.
For me,
Mike.
it is. Yeah.
Maybe
Mike.
maybe Fred is neurotypical and he doesn't have these issues.
Well,
but-
Fred's a ghoul, so
No.
he doesn't feel things like normal
Okay.
people.
I don't feel
'cause he's a-
emotion.
Because he's a
I see.
fucking ghoul.
I'm a cryptid owl. Yeah, you fucking did it. I was about to say, yeah.
That's where I was
Mike,
going, yeah.
what is the fuck?
What is
You
the
are-
fuck? Can you read that that
Rev,
YouTube
have
comment
you-
for Rev? Can you...
What?
Hold on. Let me find it. It's my favorite comment that I've ever received.
Chat, what the fuck is
Um,
this?
I'll read it aloud for you. And oh my god, it is a nightmare. Hold on, let me
Oh,
find
it's
it real
just
quick.
an enemy, huh? Oh, there's another heart. Why don't you grab that one, Rev?
I'm just throwing bees
Yeah.
into this room until I understand what's happening.
No, you're chill. They'll go in there now. It's all good.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Here we go. Found it.
Oh, you picked it up.
Fucking
This
re-
was one of my early. Like this was early in my YouTube career.
Uh-huh.
I just unsubbed. I was not able to imagine how pathetic you look before. Bye-bye. How can you have the balls to juge? You are as sexy as Chris Chan, ellipsis. Disgusting face, disgusting mind, ellipsis. Not funny anymore since you are garbage. Just hide yourself. What is the fuck? You are a ghoul.
Ghoul. Ghoul. When was the last time you heard somebody use that word like that? And it wasn't in like a,
Outside of, like,
fucking fantasy
D&D
setting. Yeah,
or, like,
D&D or some shit. A ghoul. They called him a ghoul. Unironically.
You are the...
What is
What
the
is
fuck?
the fuck? You are
what
a
is the
ghoul.
fuck?
I love
Well,
that.
that
So
has to have been a joke. No one could have been serious.
no, he
there.
was. He was. And that's like my pet name for Fred now. I call him a ghoul.
Right.
Yeah. Here. The best part about this is the grammar is all fucked up. I just linked it to you in the Discord.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
My favorite part about this is that it's edited. What did he edit? The thing is a fucking
Was it worse?
mess.
Right.
Was it worse somehow?
Because yeah, YouTube does let you know if someone's edited their
Yeah.
comments that way.
Yep.
I remember when. Do you remember when Tumblr used to allow you to edit comments?
Other people's reblog. I was
comments?
told about this. I was told told
Yes.
about this.
Oh, fuck.
So you know what is his name? John Green, the guy who did The Fault in Our Stars.
Uh-huh.
He used to be huge. Like he had a huge Tumblr following for a while, right? But
Uh-huh.
like, let me see if I can find that exact thing. But he's the reason that people can no longer edit comments anymore. Yes, the copy pasta.
The comfy pasta?
Yeah, the comfy pasta.
Rev, I want to
I'm
be
pretty-
down here, but I can't see anything. It's pretty upsetting. There's like a
I haven't
house.
read this.
Cum pasta. That was probably the worst
just-
thing I could have.
I just unsubbed.
Copy.
You are a
pasta,
ghoul.
Tumblr.
Yeah, because it was the first time he I guess showed his face in a video chat.
Yeah. It
Glowsticks?
was my first mistakes video. In my mistakes videos, I show my face. I'm due for another one. I'm gonna do it after the next down the rabbit hole.
Can you do it shirtless?
Yeah. All right.
That was it. That easy, huh?
Yeah.
That easy.
As I near 200,000 followers, here at Fishing Boat Proceeds, that's John Green's Tumblr, I just want to say, cock is one of my favorite tastes. Not only that, but balls smell amazing. It makes me go a little crazy, to be honest. Like I can't get it far enough down my throat to be satisfied. And it continues. Like it originally said something else, but because Tumblr used to allow you to edit other people's comments, it was being reblogged as that.
I adore it.
Oh, that's fucking excellent.
Tumblr is a functional website.
Oh, that's a sad thing that you can't do that anymore, man. That must have been so much fucking fun.
That was the final nail in the coffin.
That was how they knew, like, okay, we have to fix this.
We have to. Well, I'm pretty sure he said something about it because, like, Tumblr staff is non-existent. I talked about it the other day. Tumblr is like meeting with your friends in like an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese parking lot, and then someone runs up to you and goes, "What's your opinion of the death penalty?"
That's
Like,
perfect.
It's incredibly bizarre,
I went
and
home,
no one's
Rev,
around to stop you.
because my inventory was filled with garbage. So I had to go home. You should consider doing the same.
Yeah, I'm home.
You're using your piggy bank, right?
No, I just threw out like dirt and stone.
Nah,
I
use
didn't
the
figure
piggy
we
bank.
needed
It's like another full inventory that you could use.
Yeah.
All right,
I just
armor.
forget.
Oh, armor. Okay.
So what's Twitter then? Twitter is like going, like
Sharpening
walking down the
station.
street, and then someone says something just outrageously stupid while they're passing by you, and you just decide not to interact with them.
Did we have a sharpening station? Did we have a
The
sharpening
person,
station?
the person shouts something about socialism. You can't tell if it's positive or negative, and then they puke.
And,
And then they
just
vomit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like going down to like the street where all the bars are. I was gonna name Austin's version of that, but whatever. And someone's saying something and it's incoherent, but you think it might be racist, and you've never met them before in your life.
think it might
But
be.
your friend, he's passing by with you, and he goes, "Yeah, he's right," you know.
Is he?
And then you go, "What?" And then he repeats it back, word for word, sound for sound, just as incoherently.
And then it's like, oh, I don't think I like you as much as I thought I did, man.
Yeah,
Man, I wish I didn't know that about you. God damn this hellhole website.
yeah.
Why don't when you get all this shit out of your inventory, we're gonna go back into the abyss, okay?
Okay.
Is
We
that
should
chill?
Probably make some progress tonight.
Well, we're getting those hearts there. This is how you do it. Like, you have to hunt for them. They're not very common, unfortunately. We found those 2 hearts, by the way. I don't believe we were in the jungle biome. I wanted to point that out. We
Where
weren't.
the fuck were we?
We were in like
We
the
kind of
bullshit.
meandered over to a different one.
Yeah, we did. It was dumb. I don't know.
Like, we just kept going in a direction because we were already headed in that direction. Just natural, like, we didn't want to, like, actually cut open things.
But I think we probably want to go back to to the fucking jungle, and this time try to stay in the jungle. The problem was there weren't a lot of, like, obvious access points to get to. We're just gonna have to, like, dig left, dude. We're gonna have to do a lot of digging,
Yeah.
I think, is what it comes down to. So are you ready to dig?
I fucking hate trying to get everything out of my inventory.
Can
'cause
you
I wanna
dig it?
Not,
Use the
I wanna
use
not
the auto
fuck up
stack.
with-
Use the auto sort button.
where?
All right. So is there anything that
Quick
you want to?
stack to nearby chest.
Wait,
oh my
before-
god, I forgot
before-
about that.
Before you do that, you just, God damn it, you need to favorite items that you want to keep in your inventory.
No, I've done that.
You did. Oh, beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go back over there then.
So
Okay.
someone in chat is talking about the poop NATO. Are you talking about the whale that just would not stop shitting?
I saw that.
What's the whale that would not stop shitting? It's like a.
It's a whale that wouldn't stop. It's literally exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, there were like scuba divers near it, and then it just started having just like intense poops.
Sounds like a novel. The whale who would not stop shitting.
It's the worst
A child's book.
A children's
Yeah.
book. So there's divers and they're hanging out with this whale, and he's just got like explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
that's the entire story. Yeah,
It just keeps going. It's like
and there's like a picture of it, and it's like it would be a majestic image of a whale if it were not for the fact that half the image is brown.
so. It's
Well, wait. I mean,
it's just
I
it's you
Like
guys.
light shafts and all that, but like half of it is just blocked out.
I
whale
imagine
poop.
that whales shit a lot. So how out of the ordinary is this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know enough
You
about
got-
whales. I think
wait a-
if you're a diver and you're near a whale that's shitting, it's shitting more than you'd want.
Whales
Did someone-
eat a lot,
did
probably shit a
someone-
lot. Big
Hold on.
poops.
Did someone find like original footage of Jordy when the turd went sideways?
I know what you're talking about, that story. Well, you make it a joke. Oh, because he's
Yeah,
the whale.
yes.
Oh, because he is the
Yeah.
whale. Oh.
Yeah.
That took me like 5 minutes to fully fucking process. That took me like.
Was that a Star Trek thing?
No, that was a Wings of
He
Redemption.
thought you meant
joke.
Geordie LaForge.
No, Jordy Jordan.
Dude,
as
the
in
dude
Wings
from
of
the
Redemption.
Wings
the
of
Wings
Re-
of Redemption.
That was a
guy.
really immature joke on my part.
When the turd came out sideways. What a quality story. That's
turd
almost
went
Jabroni Mike
sideways.
level tier of storytelling on stream.
Like,
Almost.
I feel like you.
Before like I met you, I was doing like a Minecraft series. I was like, I started watching some of your stuff, and I'm like, eventually when there is like the down the rabbit hole with Rev thing, there's gonna be so much fucked up weird shit.
Oh,
you're
the
gonna have to go through.
the RevScarecrow episode. Fuck!
Yeah. How'd you die?
Well, I didn't have that much money on me, so I fell in a pit.
It's like true Hollywood stories, but for internet people.
My
Mike,
fingers
is your
slipped.
Terraria name Meow?
Yes.
It sure is.
God damn it.
So, who's excited
I-
for the Sonic movie? Unless you guys wanted to continue talking about whatever you were talking about.
I was just gonna
I
say. I was just gonna say. One of my favorite comments I got that I saw was they said that when you die, you're shown an 8-hour-long down the rabbit hole about your life.
Yeah, the Rev
Yeah.
episode. What would be in the Rev episode?
A lot of things that I don't want to readdress. Listen, I don't want to know how I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like
Uh-huh.
that guy most of the time, so like hearing about what he's up to is probably not the best.
The Rev episode.
The Rev episode.
It's got to be the juiciest, most scandalous shit.
I mean, I've never pooped sideways though, so I don't know about that.
Turd. You've never had a turd go sideways on you?
No.
I don't think most people have.
I don't think that's a thing that can happen.
I think he's
It is.
has no. Is it though?
I talked with my friend's mom, who's a in the medical
Proctologist?
field.
A
No, not a
poopologist.
proctologist, but in the medical field, and she was like, "Yeah, that absolutely is a thing that could happen."
The human body is stupid.
Poop goes
Human bodies are
sideways.
good. Well, then again, think about what he was eating. Like he was, I think, no, right. The reason it happened was because he was drinking like a ton of Slim Fast, but
Right.
it dehydrated him really badly.
Things
And
went
so
sideways fast.
He he didn't poop for like a week or something, and so he took a bunch of laxatives.
Yeah.
And then he was on the toilet in agony, and it all just came out at once, except for the last little bit that spread his booty hole wide open.
So you gotta fuck with your bowels, or you gotta make that happen with some bad choices.
Yeah.
basically.
There are a collection of bad choices that caused this to happen.
In a particular sequence, yes.
Here are the steps to make poop go sideways. If you want to study for yourself firsthand, I don't recommend this path.
So
I don't know why. I'm just imagining Philip DeFranco talking about this.
Rev, I want to.
What's up, you beautiful bastards? Here I'm here to tell you about how to make your poop go sideways.
We've gotten a lot of questions about this.
WikiHow.
So, are you gonna take your wife to see the Sonic movie, dude?
No, probably not. I don't know.
Why not?
Because I don't think she'd want to go.
What? Why not?
Because I don't think anyone cares.
What?
Like, it's gonna be bad, but not in a fun, bad way.
What if it's amazing? What if it's one of the best movies? What if this is like The Godfather on crack? Oh, well, The Godfather does insist upon itself. I just hope this movie doesn't insist upon itself. That's all I care about.
Rev, if you... I want you to be able...
The main thing that's going to happen is that I love my wife, and I think that's why I won't go see it with her.
Yeah, but don't you know,
think about it.
Go ahead.
Think about it. You could say that you made out... Here. You could say that you made out with your wife at the live-action Sonic movie.
Yeah, you know what? Sonic, anybody who brings their significant other to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is definitely going to get lucky. No question.
You don't even have to watch it. Just make out while the movie is playing.
How many people do you think are going to like get hand jobs to the Sonic the Hedgehog? Their first hand job to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
My first movie date was The Covenant, so, you know.
The Covenant.
I think mine was the Chronicles of Narnia.
Ooh.
Ew.
I'm sure Jesus was happy about that.
Yeah, that was
Blind
a movie
Jesus.
date.
Fucking Aslan was like, remember, kids, abstinence is the way to get into heaven. Thanks, Aslan. Thank you. And he ain't lying about that.
Someone's amazed that we've gone on dates.
Yeah, well,
I'm married. It's required.
I say you take her to see the Sonic.
Highly recommended at very least.
I say you take her to see the Sonic movie and fulfill your husbandly duties and take her to see the Sonic movie. Like every woman is dreaming that their man is gonna take them to see the Sonic movie.
It comes out on Valentine's
And you're
Day.
gonna deny her that?
No, it's gonna be my Valentine's gift to her, amongst other things. That's gonna be one of them. Honey, I didn't buy us tickets to the
No,
Sonic
jokes. The gift is I didn't buy the tickets.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, jokes aside, how many relationships do you think are gonna end because that was the Valentine's Day gift?
I don't think someone would end a relationship over that, but I do think that people would like.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna contradict
This
Rev
is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You don't have to be afraid of hyperbole here.
I'm going to contradict Rev and say that number is greater than 0. Like, have you met some of the cold people who would do something like that? That absolutely is something that some people would do.
Would it be intentional to do that though?
They might think that's what it's for. Maybe they just want to feel powerful.
I'm gonna dump him because he brought me to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Okay,
What kind of boy takes me to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Cha, you can see that. You can see people saying that, right?
I think, but the thing there is that like, it almost seems like in this hypothetical case that she doesn't like the same things as him. Like they're clearly not compatible.
Yeah, and so that would be the
Sonic the
impetus for the
Hedgehog.
end of the relationship.
Nobody likes Sonic the Hedgehog. They just tolerate him, okay?
I mean, I feel like if you're a Sonic fan, you're just used to disappointment at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you know what it's like to not have things you want happen.
Rev,
and not have good things, and you still enjoy it for some reason.
Rev, I'm a Dune fan. I understand this so well.
Sting?
Yeah.
Why
Sting.
though?
Sting.
Why Sting? Why was he
I
there?
don't know. I don't know.
It's a really good question.
Have you seen that movie, Mike?
Yes, I have.
Why?
Why?
'Cause I'm a
Sting
dude.
also
Why
has a
have you seen
winery.
it, but why was he in it?
Okay, you guys ready to learn more weird shit about Sting?
Sure.
No.
I'm gonna tell you 3 weird facts about Sting that you probably didn't know. First, he made an album where he recorded a bunch of old medieval tunes alongside someone who plays the lute.
That's cool.
Okay. That's
Yeah, actually, it's a great album. It's a fantastic album.
You know what my
Second,
favorite Sting song is? Every breath you take, but retuned to be minor key tonality.
I mean, the song was supposed to be creepy originally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's about a
much
stalker.
Better in minor.
it's about a stalker.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
I
it's
like
so
that
much-
song.
Yeah, it's really good. Go YouTube that.
I will.
It's really
Absolutely.
good. It's horrifying.
Good.
It sounds a little funky because like it's literally just auto-tuned back into the right key, but like, you know, outside that it's all right.
Yeah, I gotcha.
See a
That's one of
good
my least
cover.
favorite Sting songs because Stuart Copeland hangs back on it. But anyway, continue.
The second weird thing, he has his own winery.
Of course, that's just a thing you do if you're a musician. You get a winery or like, yeah, like every metal, like Dave Mustaine has a fucking boozery.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
fuck, it's a
Hammerfall.
Blood Moon.
Hammerfall has beer.
Yeah.
Or wine. No, it's wine. Third weird fact, his winery made a deal with an obscure chocolate factory in like the middle of nowhere in Austria and made chocolate bars with his wine in it.
Wine bars?
Yeah, like chocolate with wine.
Yeah, wine infused chocolate, not chocolate infused wine.
Right.
I do like chocolate infused wine.
Allegedly, I got it for my mom, and she said it was great.
Okay.
She said it was delicious, and she really, really wants more.
Well, unknown fact number 5, little known fact number 5 about Sting is that he is banned from fur cons because he talks to strangers about fucking dogs.
This is true.
What?
White musicians fuck dogs.
Why didn't that one? I'm waiting for the fucked up one. Like, you always have a fucked up fact. There's no fucked up
No.
fact this time?
What kind
No.
of fucking down the rabbit hole is this? It didn't end depressingly.
Motherfucker,
no,
did you see
they
the
all
hurdy-gurdy
don't.
video?
They all don't end
The
depressingly.
hurdy-gurdy video was good. It was fine, but there were people with like leprosy in it.
I don't even
There
think,
were, yeah.
I don't even
Uh,
think
when
A lot of
Der
people with
Leiermann?
leprosy in it.
Have you ever heard Der Leiermann sung? Like, have you heard it before? It's a classic.
But it's not a happy tune, right?
No, it is extremely depressing and dark. Like,
See, that's
it's-
my point. Is none of these are like
Okay, yeah, fair.
doesn't go well for anyone
Fair.
involved. I
Fair.
mean, but that being said, Wings of Redemption, like it seems like he's got his shit together.
Yeah, that
now.
didn't end depressingly.
That
I
man
was trying to
does.
say that.
He did get his shit together in the end. Now, like I don't think that he's still in a good place, but he's in much better place than he was.
Right.
He's definitely struggling still.
Yeah.
Like, really bad. He's stuck. But yeah, no, that was... Take that as you're happy down the rabbit hole. Are you satisfied, YouTube? You got your happy down the rabbit hole.
Rev,
No, I
when
get
are you?
that.
Where are you, dude?
I'm fucking around in the jungle. Where
Okay,
are you?
good. No, I thought we were gonna, be together, but I guess I don't know.
You died.
I guess I smell.
That was... Mike, that was so passive aggressive.
I guess.
No, that's
I
how our
guess.
shit
I guess I'll go
goes.
fuck
It's like-
myself. I guess I'll go fuck myself. I guess. It's fine. You're good.
That was so good.
Oh, so I had something I wanted to talk about
I thought we were
tonight.
digging left.
I fucking lied to you. I found like another. Keep doing what you're doing. It's probably better if we split up and cover more ground
I'm
anyway.
actually just gonna go find you.
You see where I am on the map? I'll wait for you here.
Better
just
I
keep
die
going.
alone.
Better,
Keep going. 'Cause-
better you than me. No, better me than you.
Yeah.
When was the last time we talked about Funko Pops?
Last stream.
Please no.
Yeah, we have to talk about Funko Pops
I had
today.
to sell them, and people are fucking ravenous about Funko Pops. I don't
Why?
think Fred has been around. Okay, when I worked at my old job, I
It's-
looked at one that I had to stock on the shelf. I looked at my boss, and I was like, "What emotion am I supposed to be feeling right now?"
These confuse and anger me.
Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to think this is cute or ironically cute, or is it funny? Is it a joke? Like, is it scary? What is this? And he was like, you know, it's cool. It depends. Like, he got like the Aston Martin James Bond Funko Pop vehicle one, because they have vehicle ones where it's like.
How is it a car? Like a car with the square head? What do you mean?
No. Like they have like, it's a different shaped box, and it includes an extra thing.
All right.
So it's like an Aston Martin, but it looks all fucky like a
Funko Pop
one would be.
That is so
but it's
odd.
But it's like, you know, a normal shape.
Okay, so the reason I wanted to bring this up is because I saw something interesting today.
Okay.
Now, perhaps you remember me saying this. Chat will definitely remember me being baffled by the fact that Funko Pop made, oh God, what, it was like $280 million in sales last year or something.
That's surprising.
Bizarre fucking number. Where I was sitting here and I was saying, how is it that this is possible? How is this company so fucking profitable when I have never met a person who actually likes fucking Funko Pops?
Because consider this, Funko Pops are like the lowest committal. Yeah,
like,
it's the lowest committal collector's item possible. When you look at them, you don't feel any emotion. They're just a reflection of you as a consumer. You know, like Coomer is like consumer. Yeah, that meme with Movie Bob.
I'm here.
It's that basically.
But like, speaking as someone who's had to sell these things, like, people will come in and they'd be like, I need the list of Funko Pops that are coming out. And you hand them the list and they're like, I will take all of them. I will put the $5 down minimum on all of these things.
Yep.
And then they will come and pick them up because they want a chance at getting the chase one. And if I tell them, if you order 2 of them, you can cancel one of the pre-orders, right? And pick up the other one. And we have to order 2 extra because of you, which means it doubles your chances of getting a chase. And they will always go for it and they'll even sometimes do 3 because the thing only costs like $11. So by ordering 3, you know, you essentially put a down payment on the second one while paying for the first one completely.
Yeah, think of Funko Pops as a
like
because they have
them.
because they have no emotion tied to them. They're basically a badge that shows your commitment to a brand.
Right.
I own a few Funko Pops, but it's legitimately the ones that look just like the character. Like the Organically one and
okay, yeah, but Organically is
already looks like that.
Already
so
looks like.
And these are ones that I gave my wife because, you know, again, I love her. Like the Wilson from Don't Starve. That one looks fine too.
Sure.
Those are the ones that you buy because it's just like it's only slightly off model. I'm out of torches.
I gotcha.
So my suspicion was that people are lying about liking Funko Pops because this entire chat would be like, nah, ew, Funko Pops, ew, ew. Right,
well,
like they were ashamed
saying.
of it or something?
No, it's like you were saying. It's like Rev was saying. The Funko Pops are like new Beanie Babies. People don't buy them because they like them.
No, there are some people who do buy them because they like them, but a lot of people buy them because of the monetary value they theoretically have.
There's that, and it's also just, it's a thing to collect, and it's easy, and it's everywhere.
It's a forced scarcity from the company kind of a thing, right?
So, again, when I was working there, they'd send us exactly 2 of anything, unless if someone pre-ordered one, in which case they would send us an extra one, and that's only some of the time. And the thing is, we'd have to really push pre-orders because the chances that you get a defective one is actually fairly high. That there's a scratch on it, or like the paint isn't in the right spot, or something like that. I would say it's somewhere in like, and I don't have an actual number for this, but I'd say it's somewhere in like the 30% range that there's gonna be an issue, 30 to 40%.
It's almost like they're doing it deliberately.
No, it's because they try and keep costs down by just not giving a shit.
Bad quality, cheap, and overpriced. It
Well, I mean,
says.
they're cheap. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so-
they're incredibly cheaply made.
The reason that I'm bringing it up tonight, guys, is because there's been a development. Okay, so I was looking at stonks today,
Okay.
and I noticed that in the past like 3 or 4 days, Funko Pop, their stock price took a nosedive. I'm talking like one day it was like $15, the next day it was like $2. Like it was a cliff. A cliff.
So for people who don't keep up with stocks, how common is that?
It happens, but usually when you see a cliff like that,
Something
there is
bad has happened.
There's an
a
event.
reason why that happened. Now
Like they were in the news for
I
like causing like cancer or something because of the plastic that's in them or something.
Right. Do you want to know what it was?
What was it?
I'm gonna read you the fucking article because I don't want to misrepresent this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hagen's Berman or national trial attorneys urge investors in Funko Inc. who have suffered significant losses to submit their losses now because the firm is actively investigating whether the company and senior executives violated federal securities laws and certain investors may have valuable claims. The investigation centers on whether Funko and its senior management overstated demand for its products and the value of its reported inventory. That's right. Artificial fucking
I
inflation.
believe that.
This is the reason why I'm sitting here saying, who the fuck likes these things when nobody fucking likes them? It's because
a
the fucking company, it's a grift. It's a grift, man. They're inflating it. They're sitting there telling everybody how much these fucking things are worth. Nobody actually wants the fucking things.
But that's the thing is everyone believes that they're worth something, so then they are worth something.
Right.
Yeah,
But
you tell a lie, and by telling that lie, the lie becomes truth.
But it looks like there's
Barbie,
now
Toy Story 3.
consequences.
I remember that.
See,
Consequences for it.
the trick is people remember Beanie Babies.
Yeah. And that was something that I would explain to people when they'd come in and have the reaction that Mike's having. It's just like, it's Beanie Babies again. And they're like, oh, I get it. And I'm like, yeah, this is going to burst eventually. I don't know when or how.
It's happening.
They
Yeah.
could survive this. This could not be the burst necessarily. But I think it's very fucking telling that they're under investigation. Allegedly, they did this. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Right.
That is
Be-
important
being
to say that they
investigated.
allegedly...
But, you know, usually people aren't getting investigated for things like this because they didn't do them. You know what I mean?
It's like
sometimes- that's
it's
a
at
very
least
specific
fishy.
thing.
Yeah, it's at least fishy. And I don't have anything to add. Jesus.
It's
I'll say
Funko
this,
Pops.
like,
Add that.
As much as I know people would come in and like demand the list and only come into the store to buy Funko Pops, like as much as like I saw those people and I know that those people exist, I do not disbelieve this story you're telling me at all.
Hold on, I'm coming to you.
Walking into a game store and asking just for Funko Pops is like walking into a Burger King and asking for a medium Sprite.
It really is.
But
It
that's
really
the
is.
thing is like stores had exclusive shit. Like that's part of the appeal is Hot Topic has exclusive Funko Pops that you cannot get at Target, and Target has ones that are exclusive to them, and they're usually just like palette swaps of the same shit.
I found like 5 of these things that they all seem to suck ass. I'm getting annoyed with seeing them. Where are the HP upgrades though?
I have one on me and I took one. What's your health at? I'm at 250.
The trick was we needed to complain about it more.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take this one that's in my inventory then. I'm just throwing my B-nades because I need to get them out of my inventory, and also because it seems to be dealing with the situation fairly well.
Oh, another one! What? We hit the fucking mother load over here, dude. Get up there and grab that.
I have 260 as my health. What is yours?
250 it's about to be.
Okay, so I can take it then.
Yeah, go ahead. No, it's sick. You get. Looks like you get 20 for each one, not 10. I thought it was 10.
So how are you at 250 then?
Because I just took. It was a 240, and then I popped one, and now I'm at 260.
Okay, so now I'm at 280, so we're roughly even.
Yeah, it's fine. There's no reason to split hairs over it.
You'll take the next one. There's
But
one.
I knew something fucked up was going on with Funko
It's
Pop.
literally right here, Mike.
Simply I know. I told. Oh, there's another one.
There's another one.
Motherfucker. Oh. I thought you were like telling me about the one I just told you about, and I'm like, what do you?
No, I took that one and then I started shooting and I saw another one.
I knew something was fucked up was going on with Funko Pop when the gap between how much fucking hubbub there is over this product and how much fucking money the company makes versus the complete lack of enthusiasm that I experience in my personal life. That's my fucking point to close that out.
There are other things that you don't like that other people do, right?
What do you mean? There are
Like,
things
there
that
are
I like. Everybody likes what I like because my taste is the best and cannot be questioned. My taste is ultimate, supreme,
That's
and
true.
correct. The only correct taste in things is my
What the
taste,
fuck
okay?
biome is this?
Oh, the ass biome. You found it. Hold your nose.
Watch out for the whales that shit endlessly.
Look out for the sideways turds.
They're asshole seeking.
So my question is like, what happens?
Oh, fuck this place.
Like I mean, like there are people who would proudly show me their like walls of Funko Pop. Like imagine an American bedroom, right?
Okay.
But the wall from floor to ceiling on all four walls is Funko Pops
Yeah,
in
because
plastic cases.
part of the reason being they thought that they were going to be worth something, right?
I think so, but
Yeah,
also just
part
like
of the
people legitimately like them.
Yeah,
There's one
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah, it's yours though, because I'm at 280.
Can you get it for me? Because it's going to be annoying for me to get back
Yeah,
there
that's
right now.
fine.
Thanks. Yeah, they're just Well, I mean, listen. Who ultimately is going to determine what these things are worth in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? You know, the market.
Well, like, these babies are still
people,
selling
you know?
for obscene amounts on eBay, but they don't actually sell.
They're just for sale, right?
They're for sale for obscene amounts of money. For instance, the Princess Diana one that was like a special collector's edition. I did a video on this.
A Princess Diana Beanie Baby?
It's just, I think it's just blue, if I recall correctly. They made a Princess Diana Funko Pop as an aside. One variant is red, and one variant has her in a black dress.
That's
Wow, thanks. I want to
really,
die.
really disturbing and terrible. Why?
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's purple with white rose on it.
What features does she have that are distinct enough to make her a distinct Funko Pop? Right? Like,
not really anything. Me and my wife went to the mall the other day, right? There's this store here in town. I don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be selling. It's like collectibles, I guess. It's just like weird shit that like your uncle would have in his man cave. The store?
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck the store is called or why it exists, but like if you just wanted knickknacks that no one likes, like neon signs of just incoherent things, or like, I don't know, a bad drawing of a dog.
The Boomer Bunker. They should call it the
Spencer's,
Boomer
it's
Bunker.
something else. No, not Spencer's. It's like Spencer's but for boomers.
Boomer Bunker.
But there's no like titties or anything. It's just like you know, a thing that exists.
You alright, Rev? I hear you grunting.
Yeah, I stepped into the lava. It's not Thinky, because Thinky
Fuck, I love that.
has stuff. But it almost feels like a thrift store. It's weird. Anyway, in their front store window, they had like a bunch of Funko Pops, but they're out of the box. Have you ever seen a Funko Pop out of its box?
No, because it like fucking lowers the value of it significantly, right?
Also, if the
Apparently.
box gets damaged.
What the fuck is this? Excuse me, Tim? Tim! Hey, Tim! I just got attacked by a man named Tim. That was very confusing. Should I not have killed Tim, chat?
No, he's a recurring enemy.
Okay.
Anyway, it was really weird because both of us had that thought, and we said it. Like, there's no way to know in most cases who the character is outside of like a handful.
Right. If they're not in the
Like, if
box,
it's a
who the
real-
fuck knows?
It's a
For some
real
reason, I was
person, you cannot
expecting
tell.
you to say outside of a hand job.
Outside of a hand job, getting a hand job from a Funko Pop is really the only way to tell who the character is. They all
They
have
don't really have hands.
distinct grasps and styles.
I 100% believe
and
that
stroke
someone.
styles.
Yeah, I 100% believe that someone strokes off their partner with Funko Pops.
Strokes them off?
Yeah.
How do I?
How do you stroke someone off with a Funko Pop?
You just kind of rub the head against it. Yeah.
Okay.
You grab the body.
All
That
right.
just
Yeah.
seems like
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
like you remember that scene in Shrek where Lord Farquaad
What?
is dipping the gingerbread man in the milk upside down? It's like that, but
I don't. Hey,
Fucking
Mike,
goddamn
about
it.
this game. How do I give you things?
Oh, put it in your hotbar and then like mouse wheel over to it and then right click it to like throw it.
I
a
can't
funk
drop
job.
it.
Just like hover
Let me
it.
try it on like a torch or something.
You don't want to use it, right? Just use the fucking thing. It's fine.
No, I want to get it on my inventory, but I forgot how to open my inventory.
You need the HP anyway. Use it. We'll find more. It's chill.
Well, I want to figure out how to do this just generally because I don't remember how to open my
Pick
inventory.
it up with the mouse and then right click. A Funko job. A funk job? QB?
Funk job, yeah.
Or a
I
Funko
can't
job.
pick it
Funk
up.
job. Okay.
My inventory is fucked.
Pick
Oh,
something
I have
up.
to. Oh, okay, there you go. I got it.
Thank you. Here, take that. It's annoying me.
Okay, great.
Okay. Yomp. Thank you. All right, so I'm at 300 health now. And I think I might have to go back because my inventory is full of shit. Kinda. We could go a little bit further. How's your inventory doing?
I haven't used my money trough at all, so. Oh, it's actually filled with random bullshit.
You done fucked up.
It's got dirt and money in it.
You done goofed.
I got a extractor.
What the hell is an extractor?
You can put it. It turns silt, slush, and fossils into something more useful.
I think we already have one of those at the base.
Well, I have one here now.
All right, yeah, hold on to that in case we don't have it.
That seems like a thing that I should have.
That sounds like a torture device. Hans, put him in the extractor.
Put them in the extract his balls. Extract both of his balls.
No, it was
Violent Hermes boots.
I don't know.
actually that's an interesting idea. A torture device that was designed. Someone goes in, but nobody really knows what happens in there.
What if it's like
The
a
extractor.
guar torture trap? Someone messaged
A
me on
Gam
Tumblr
Jabor?
the other day and asked me, "Hey, I've never listened to Guar, but they're coming to town, and you got me into metal. Should I go to this concert?" And I'm like, "You should look into them first.
Yeah.
Like, you should absolutely look up what. Oh fuck!
There you go. Press H.
What a.
Press
I'm
H.
Good. I'm good. What you should look into what a Guar concert is like first.
Guar is less about the music and more about the experience.
Guar their music is great. I'm
talking about the concerts.
Yeah, no, you're right. But like Boom with a View, Sick of You, fucking Viking Death Machine, I'll Be Your Monster, Gore. It's fucking all of them bangers.
Tunnels of S. I like Tunnels of S.
That's not a Guar song.
That's what is actively happening in the game.
I still like it.
Yeah, I'm sure they have something vaguely similar to Tunnels of Ass.
Tunnels of S.
Guar ass.
Fuck. All right, well, this is a dead
Billy
end.
Badass? That's a song they did. Fucking an animal.
Fucking
Penile
an
drip.
animal. There's full circle.
Fish fuck.
I'm sorry, fish fuck?
Yeah, that's a song they did. I haven't heard that
believe
one.
it.
Nice.
I have a feeling that you would really like Guar, Mike.
Why? Because
Like-
because fish fuck? What?
No, because like just like Zombie March is just a really good entry to like their style of humor.
Okay.
That one's really good. like the music video for it is just fucking stupid. You just have to accept it for what it is.
I don't know. I think like joke music is kind of.
It's not really joke music.
It's kind of lame.
It's so good. It's just like it's.
And
like,
I'd never be involved in it personally.
Humor, that's true. You would hate such a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never
and
be
you
involved
hate anyone who does it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
You guys, The Onion just released an article titled EA announces new revenue model, just deleting everyone's Anthem characters unless they send company $300 in next hour.
Good
I know
shit.
people who still play Anthem. I had to like try and like sell people on the concept of pre-ordering Anthem. And I told my boss, like, dude, I can't do this. Like, this is against my ethics.
Yeah, this isn't right.
Like, I just one of the core reasons why I didn't tell people where I worked was like so that way people who know who I am based on stream wouldn't come in. So that way, like, I wouldn't have to try and like even pretend like I gave a shit about these things. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like part of like your job as a streamer is to be genuine in how you feel about things. And
yeah,
your job as a salesman is to not.
Yeah.
So I didn't want people to come in and get confused and think that I actually wanted them to pre-order Anthem.
I can't believe you made me pre-order Anthem, Rev.
Like, I would mention other games in those cases, and if they were excited about Anthem, then I'd be like, all right, cool, let's get you set up with Anthem. Just so you know, you can cancel your pre-order at any time.
Don't forget, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
This isn't binding. You can turn back.
Yeah, you can make other decisions.
Like playing something other than Anthem.
You think Anthem would let me straight up name my character Cumchugger, Rev?
God, we need to play more of just any of those games. Like I was gonna say like Apex.
You want to
like,
play Apex?
We could play Apex.
I'll play some Apex.
Well,
they announced a new character. Pretty okay.
I want to try playing Apex, not because I've never played a battle royale game, but because
you're
it's
into
Respawn.
Apex. Because you're into Apex.
Because I'm into Apex, but also because this is how I've learned to deal with you. Is just agree and keep going.
That is true.
Because I won't let it go. I'll be like, yeah, but what about the part where you had sex with a monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah, and the time I brought AIDS upon the world.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, no, that was the U.S. government. You're confused.
Oh, that was the time that I had sex with the entire, like, the concept, like, this is becoming a, one of those, like, pounded in the butt by my own butt.
By my own,
things.
by the butt of my own butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pounded in the butt by the concept of government.
I am ridiculous.
Pounded in the butt by John Locke's social contract theory. Is that John Locke? Calvin Hobbes? Calvin and Hobbes. It's Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin and Hobbes and Chuck Tingle crossover project. Am I right?
I feel like not knowing much about Chuck Tingle is part of his thing.
My appeal.
He keeps
like
a mystique about himself, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Knowing less about him actually is kind of neat. Like, if I actually knew what he was like what he ate for breakfast, I'd probably like him less.
So the new Apex character, he's like a gorilla fucker or what?
No, he's a robot assassin who is mad at the company who made him into a robot, I think.
And fucks gorillas?
No. He kills people. He can't fuck. I think he's mad that he can't fuck apes anymore.
So what I think I hear you saying is
he's not the one that fucks the apes. He's there.
Sorry.
He cannot fuck.
No, you're not.
Nah, not really.
Like, yeah, don't say you're sorry when you're not, Mike. This is critical.
Don't lie. Remember we were talking about part of the point of being a streamer is being genuine?
Yeah.
You just lied. You just lied to 640 people.
Yeah, the apology was a lie. All right, so
I think we ought to like maybe wrap it up here in a minute.
you know
I'm
what?
so sorry I stuck
Yeah.
around for so long.
What you were a welcome guest. What are you talking about? You were gonna leave and I asked you not to. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
that did happen.
You weren't you know. A problem.
I'm worried that I monopolized the stream.
That's all right, cause you're gonna sell Park Avenue back to me.
What?
All right?
What?
Cause it's Monopoly. I'm trying to make a Monopoly joke, but I'm very
oh.
tired, so it's not working.
Does this this weird fucking machine here? Does this look like Time Skip Tony Chopper to anyone else? This thing that I'm standing right next to and looking at. Does anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Can you repeat the question?
Does it look like Chopper?
Chopper.
Yeah.
Can I?
This machine I'm standing right next to here, that I'm looking at right now. One Piece, yes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know the cool anime reference that he was making.
Yeah.
I'm not an anime nerd.
A little. Like, only a little. Like, the face doesn't look quite right. But, like, you see the hat and the horns, right?
Chopper. I'm gonna Google it so I can see what you're talking about.
He has a different color palette that is pink and blue at one point.
Okay, that just gave me images of a motorcycle. Chopper,
One Piece.
One Piece.
It's been bugging me because I keep seeing it.
Oh, that fucking gross little fucking
Wow.
chipmunk
He's
thing?
adorable, and fuck you. He's a reindeer.
He's grotesque.
All right, then.
All right, chat. So this is... Nah, he's cute. I'm just being a dick. This is the thing that he's saying looks like that. Right there. I mean, I don't know how to... Fuck, I could... No!
You just
Shit.
teleported back to
Yeah,
the
I
place
did.
you were in.
Yeah. What does the Funko Pop for this thing look like, Cal Dougal?
I think it exists. There's one of the girls as well, and it's not good.
Does that have big boobies?
Yeah.
Did you hear how disappointed he said that? Yeah.
It's true. When I press the quick deposit all
Yeah.
button, does it try and stack it in chests where it already exists, or does it just do whatever the fuck it feels like?
If there's a stack that already exists nearby in one of the chests nearby, it will put it there.
Great.
Yeah.
So I've been fucking up this wonderful storage system that
No. It did not at all. It should absolutely have been working the way that we were just
where
talking
did my
about.
money go? Oh, it's in my inventory. I would like that to not be a thing. Because
This
that's how you lose money.
this article, the EA demanding $300, it's
Yeah.
actually like the whole thing's actually amazing. May I read some of
Yeah,
it?
go ahead.
Anthem fans, take notice. Electronic Arts just announced they're rolling out a new revenue model for the game that involves deleting everyone's characters unless they send the company $300 in the next hour. Yikes! If you're attached to your Ranger, Colossus, Interceptor, or Storm, looks like now might be a good time to pony up. Look, the idea here is simple. You send us $300 in the next 60 minutes, or else we'll permanently delete your Javelin, said EA CEO Andrew Wilson in a statement sent out to all of the game's users. Think about that. All your gear, gone. The time you clocked into leveling up your Freelancer in Heart of Rage, gone. Your weapon stash, gone. Forever. Or, you could just play along and send us the goddamn money. And no, we're not fucking around here, he added. This will definitely be a huge test for Anthem's player base, which risks losing all the experience they've accumulated if they choose to not pay the fee. Many have already spent dozens of hours grinding strongholds for legendary loot, which could all be for naught if they don't provide the money. For those users, paying up seems like a no-brainer.
It seems believable. That's the worst part.
This is amazing.
It's like...
Don't think like the end is incredible. It's good. Let me see. Not incredible maybe, but good.
Who does Anthem? Is that EA as well?
Yeah. bombs. Yeah.
Don't think you can worm your way out of this either. My colleagues over at BioWare are monitoring each payment to make sure each last one of you little shits gives us what we deserve. Tick-tock, you poor fucks, he added.
TikTok.
Go
I
ahead
love
and
that.
bounce out of the server. Did you want me to leave it up overnight so you could do things? Or?
You know what? The only thing I had wanted to do last time was make that greenhouse and put all the plants in it, and that was
and then you did that.
That was achieved.
Yeah.
So I think we still need
Also,
more.
is there any reason for me to not hang every banner I find up randomly in our base to give us buffs against everything ever?
I do it just because they look cool. I mean, you don't. Some of these enemies are never gonna appear here, but.
But if
know.
they ever did, we'd be able to kick their ass super good.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it.
And I'm not going to be asked to try and figure out which one's which.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Leave it.
All right. Why don't we call it there?
Let's call it there, guys. Thank you for coming to hang out tonight. I hope you enjoyed the lack of gameplay and more talking about nonsense. But that's really that's all these streams ever are anyway, Fred. It's not like
honest, the
like
game is more or less just a vessel for us to have something for you to look at.
you don't
It's like a fursuit that you fill with your body.
No.
Okay. Can you not?
You don't have to feel like you're imposing or whatever, because that was the game always takes a major backseat anyway, so it's fucking fine. But thank you for hanging out, actually, Fred, and also Rev. Thank you for playing the game with me tonight. Guys in chat, if you don't know, my friends Rev and Fred, they are on YouTube, they are on Twitch. Fred's more on the YouTube side of things, but Rev is both. All the links are in the chat. Check out their stuff. Be cool to my cool friends. I also, if you didn't know, I'm Jabroni Mike, who can also be found on YouTube and social media, blah, blah, blah. The links are in the chat. Thank you to Sick Today. Also, thank you to everybody who subbed tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. Thank you for all the resubs, the bits, and all that. But most of all, thank you for your eyeballs, your delicious eyeballs on my channel. Your beautiful, delicious eyeballs watching my content. That is so, so, so cool of you. Thank you so much. I am going to check out art. So if you made art, you must tweet it at me with the hashtag JabroniMikeArt, or I'm not going to see it, and that would be tragic because I want to see your art. So do so.
Hey, Mike. While you get that going, would you like to hear an eye fact?
Yes, give me an eye fact.
All right. So you know how sometimes you see those floaters in your eyes?
Yeah, they're centipede larvae, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Also dead bacteria. Sometimes those floaters can build up so much in someone's eyes that it can mess with their vision. And when that happens, there's a procedure where the fluid inside of the eyeball is removed and replaced with a saline solution.
Great story, man.
Is that it? Is that the end of it?
That's the story.
I feel like
the eye fact. That's the eye
two
fact.
things for me to like just lower my respect for you, like in this stream. You started with the furry thing, with the weird corpse furry.
Did you miss the 40-minute video about the furry fandom that I made?
No, I don't think I watched that one all the way through.
Fred, I really wish you didn't tell me that thing about the eye, because now I'm paranoid that that's happening to me now.
It's not. It's quite rare.
I'm gonna start with this piece from Lobster on the Loose. It's a comic that I can't read because bad. Hold on.
Hold up.
Okay. Deep in the containment zone of Lobster's Lake Lair Lab, a Mike clone makes its round, cleaning up leftover gore from various experiments. He is one day from retirement. He has the record of surviving 2 days on the job when he has encountered a situation he has never seen before. The fuck is this about? The Mike clone asked. Okay, it says, warning, no unauthorized clones in the containment chamber when the red light is on. The Mike clone says, that sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Oh, that's a Simpsons. Oh no, that's an Arthur reference. That's DW.
I think it's a reference to them calling me illiterate. Due to this Mike Clone's reading ability being almost as bad as lobster spelling, he does not heed the warning. Mike Clone, what the fuck is this thing? Artificial principality. Ooh. That cactus kind of looks like it's made of skin, and why does it have hair? Oh. Okay, more. Oh well. What the fuck? Sound of bones being snaped and the sound of bacon frying on a skillet.
Snaped.
Mike Clone, man, my head hurts. Extra head. Yeah, me too. Mike Clone, who said that? Why can I not feel my limbs? Oh, dear fucking Christ. The worst part is I cannot tell which one of my noses is the one that is itching. You went full fucking Cronenberg with this, huh? I don't... yeah, it looks great. Lobster, good in all the gory details. Thank you for this weird comic that, keep plugging away at this, man. You'll be the next Ken Penders. Moving on from Lana Doodles, it says, I'm so fucking excited for Animal Crossing, and I'm so excited to watch Mike play it. And it says, that's Frederick as a villager, by the way, as a bunny, of course, haha. Insert canned laughter here. Very fucking cute, Fred. Peep how cute that bunny villager of you is.
I would be a villager in your town.
That is fucking awesome. If it's multiplayer, you're gonna come visit my town?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're gonna come and just, tell everybody things to, like, ruin their day about, like, furries with, like, fursuits with vagina holes.
I like how we both went for a different thing. Both things that he talked about.
It's funny, because I'm usually the one who ruins the chat's day by telling them about cursed shit, and I think Fred coming in here and telling me all this cursed shit is a kind of a cosmic karma.
Mike, I'm here to enrich your life.
Yeah.
I try and do, like, mind fucks that destroy people, like, conceptually, so they don't know what to trust anymore. Like that's my style of horror.
Like,
But,
you do it
you
slowly
guys go-
over time, and you just, like, put things to make them doubt reality, like...
Yeah,
like fucking,
exactly.
Right,
the
right.
less you understand the basics of, like, what's going on around you, the better.
Like, you're like The Game with Michael Douglas, or you know what I'm talking about? You have no idea that movie, okay. Neither of you have seen that?
No.
I'm surprised they even remember. I remembered the name of the movie and the actor from it, and it was completely useless because nobody fucking even knows about this movie. God fucking damn it. Zio Kim saw that movie in the theater. How old are you? Yeah, it's an old fucking movie.
You say that as such an indictment.
It sucks.
You're so aggressive with it.
Come on, that movie...
How old are you?
That movie doesn't suck. Really? You thought it sucked? It doesn't suck. That's a fun movie. Come on. It's like this... Okay. Have either of you watched Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the episode where they fucking... Harvey Birdman goes to jail because he murders that dino mutt? And then he spends, like, fucking 15 years in jail, and then at the end of the episode, it turns out that it's like a surprise birthday party for him. And he got married to, like, the Hanna-Barbera gorilla character while he was in jail. Do you remember this, Rev?
How mad would it be, or how mad would you be if I said no?
I'd be pretty upset.
How did we come back to ape sex?
We did come back to ape sex. But
how does ape sex come up
Magilla
twice
Gorilla.
in one stream?
It's because that episode, I think, is like a parody of that movie. Oh my god, fuck it, whatever. This is from Jelly Hearts, and it says...
I remember that scene, by the way.
You remember?
I'm half expecting you to call us rubes.
It's rubes. Fluffing your Garfield became a new little joke in the Discord. I'm told by Jelly Hearts, who made this art. So I decided to make this. The term is actually from the 90s, and almost no one knew what it meant until now. Fluffing your Garfield on a Monday night. God, you're pathetic. Okay, I have no idea what that term means, and I'm from the 90s, so can somebody tell me what that term means? I feel
I'm lost.
like I should know, and I don't know what
Fluffing? Wait, you mean, like, just fluffing?
Fluffing the Garfield means jerking off?
Yeah.
You've heard this before?
Not with Garfield, but, like, fluffing. Like you gotta like the porn stars. They get fluffed before they go on stage.
Yeah, I knew that.
What does
but
that
I didn't,
mean?
But I didn't know that like fluffing. I thought that exclusively meant that. I didn't think it meant anybody could be jacking off and you could call that fluffing. I thought that was specifically.
I don't think you call it for that in any other occasion. I think it's literally just for scenes where you need to have a dude hard as nails.
That's what I thought. But now I'm being told that you can fluff the Garfield. And now I guess I want to know where Garfield comes into play. Is this just the fucking the chat making shit up and fucking with me? Because that's where my mind is going right now.
Garfield needs to be hard for every scene he's in.
Hey, Rev, you ever hear of the Garfield effect?
When are we ending this?
Do you ever hear do you know what that is?
Oh,
No.
wait, no. I know about this. The Garfield effect is, it's where, like, no, it's where, it's you take element 0 and you can use it to change the mass of an object without changing its size, right? Or it's, yeah.
It's not a science.
Yeah,
thing.
they had that game about it with, like, Commander something Shepard. Shepard was.
Oh, he does.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying Mass Effect. I'm being an asshole.
Know. He does know. See, I don't know that much about Mass Effect. So you had me. I'm like, what is he thinks it's a science thing? No.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
is it the thing where you take only the first and last, and you can switch them out, and it's still fine?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a fan fiction, about Mass. It's set in the Mass Effect universe. But the main character is Garfield.
Right?
Like, instead of, like, the captain or whatever, like, Garfield is the captain. And it's thousands of pages long, and at the end of every chapter, Garfield gets a blowjob from, like, one of the Mass Effect characters.
I choose to believe you.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
You're not.
I'm not.
I thought you were fucking with me. I was 100% sure you're fucking with me.
No, I wish I was. I wish I was.
I'm fucking look. Oh my god. Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure Chapter 1. A Garfield plus.
Don't read it.
Chapter 1. Garfield leads Shepard and crew to save Galaxy. Now updated with Chapter 19.
Told you. The Garfield Effect.
Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure Chapter 1. Commander Shepard was talking to Elusive Man in the Normandy spaceship about important missions. Commander Shepard, you need to fight the Collectors and save humanity, said the Elusive Man with conversion. I will do my mission, but it is difficult and periful, said Commander Shepard with hesitation.
Periful? Really? Periful?
Yes, you do not have the manliness do this mission alone, so I have defrosted the ultimate man, Garfield, from cryogenic slumber to lead you to victory, said the Elusive Man. I should mention it's not Elusive Man, it's the Elusive Man, like illusion. Okay, you got that. Yeah. Said the Elusive Man with pride as he pointed to a mysterious figure. Garfield entered the room with a manly strut ready to take on supernovas.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate more than racists is collectors, and I am going to slam them into outer hemispheres.
I thought he was going to say
Garfield.
The only thing I hate more than racists is Mondays. Like, I was really looking forward to hearing you say Mondays.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed.
And then you
said
didn't.
Garfield, head held high and fist
I think this is probably a joke one.
It has to be. But look how long it is. Look how much of it there is.
In the format of, Half-Life Full Life Consequences, because the original was legit, but I think the subsequent ones weren't.
31,713 words.
So, guys, what if we do a stream one night where the three of us just take turns, like, reading, like, passages from the Garfield effect?
Oh, okay. We can put it in the queue, but we gotta do the Eye of Argon.
Yeah,
first.
I want to do the Eye of Argon soonly. That'll be fun. Yeah, we're good. That's on the docket for sure. But yeah, Garfield effect, man, come on. I have one more piece of art, and I think we gotta wrap it up. This is from Lana Doodles.
Yeah. Well, I gotta see my wife at some point today.
It says, I'm so glad I came into the stream just in time for Fred to info dump about something horrifying to Mike and Rev.
Which part?
Which time? It happened a lot.
When did that happen?
Okay.
When was it for you?
I love
I was
the
here
word
for the whole thing.
info dump in this context because it really did, especially like when he first came into the cold, it really had, it felt like physically like he was just taking a shit on my head.
Well, that is like a term.
I know it's a term, but info dump, like it felt like he was like literally taking a dump on me.
Backed up a semi-truck filled with bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one massive sideways turd just came tumbling out of the pickup truck. Just doing one massive fucking sideways turd. Like a whale that just can't stop shitting an info log. Yeah, it was an info log. Oh my god, but thank you for that info log, Fred. I love you. And I love you too, Rev. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, guys.
This is a good stream.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We'll do it again sometime. Maybe Ape Sex sometime. All three of us. It is a 3-player game.
Ape Sex would be front. Fred, you have an interest in Ape Sex, yes?
If only because it was made by Respawn, and Respawn is consistently awesome.
All right, let's try that again. Fred, you have an interest in Ape Sex, yes?
Yeah.
Clip it. Clip
There
that.
you go.
Clip that right there. Okay, thank you. But yes, it is.
You're welcome.
It is made by Respawn, so that'll be cool.
It's a Titanfall universe.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, that makes me even happier. Titanfall
has-
is amazing.
Similar but slightly dumbed down movement mechanics. So
Okay.
like knee slides forever.
Okay.
Like there's certain areas where it's just like customary to like just drop down the staircase on your knees all the way down.
The climbing was cool in that game.
Climbing is really good. Like
Thanks,
just the
Lobster.
movement feels really solid.
I mean, it's Respawn. Of course it does.
Yeah.
All right.
Guns feel good. We'll do that, but we should wrap it up here.
Let's-
Thank you guys.
Let's get out of here, guys. Thank you again. Have a great night. I will see you soon.